This is Yorvan, proud and mighty, shaped and hewn by Fae of old. If you hear us, then we are sleeping still. But be strong of heart, new one. Our powers are old, but our triumphs are eternal. We have brought peace to the webwood and the forests of summer. Corruption and decay and filth were grown, were spread like sickness from the fens and dells of this place. They were led not by a beast, not by a fell one, but by her, the one who walks alone, the mother of 100,000 spiders. She is a queen of web and poison. She calls herself the Widow. canopy stretched far and blocked the light of summer. But we pressed on and forward to Cathras, to the widow's den. We were but weak when we arrived, but she was weaker still, her children having died before our march. To Ashara we commended her, and then we felt the call of winter, and so some turned to sleep, and I kept watch. Some colder wind of winter blows then, we have seen. Summer does not return our brothers, our clans to us. What will happen to the vigil I keep? Winter already calls me, and no relief is in sight. The widow walks. I can feel the heart of the webwood pulsing with her anger. Her spiders are at the gates. We never thought this day would come. The widow walks. The widow walks.
Is that someone tripping about my web? And I thought my fun was over. Another stirs.
By the seas, you sure took the long route. I didn't want to think this, but I need to help the survivors. We need help. We need help.
Is something wrong? You brought them, thank the gods. My store was almost... Please, take these. I do.
Here's a bottle from our pack. I do not. I'm sorry, but I need more. Good day.
Yeah?
Hey there, how can I help? I thought I could smell meat on you.
Be on your guard. Day?
The mortal from Castle Yulven. But I am not reliant upon my spiders, nor am I unreasonable. I can see you are brutal in your own form. Oh. here you are yet again.
What can I help you with?
You've done it. We owe you our lives. There is not enough gold. Well.
Yes? I have a moment. I can spare for you. Stay safe.
Step carefully in the forest.
Kester and Cora. They're the corner tinder twig, which is easiest found in iron. Another potion. Excellent.
Hello? You're always welcome. At the Crofters Guild. Come back anytime.
Don't mind me. I'm soft on those old songs of heroes and ladies. So long.
Can I help you?
He's probably. I heard. I heard a couple of teams are looking at him now. Diamondbacks and the Rays.
Well, let's see.
A little backup pitcher.
Hold on, because now I need to refresh. Because Twitter videos are terrible.
Mr. Jordan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Dr. Fauci, do protests increase the spread of the virus?
Do protests increase the spread of the virus? I think I can make a general statement.
Well, 500,000 protesters on June 6th alone.
Yeah.
I'm just asking that number of people. Does it increase the spread of the virus?
Crowding together, particularly when you're not wearing a mask, contributes to the spread of the virus.
Should we limit the protesting?
I'm not sure what you mean. How do we say limit the protesting?
Should government limit the protesting?
I don't think that's relevant to
Well, you just said if it...
But the government is telling you to wear masks. The government is telling you to social distance. The government is telling you that you can't have more than 10 people together. The government is telling you can't do this. The government can tell you that. So how is it not relevant? It's very relevant.
But this is the system. This is how the system's set up now. Everything's an assembly line. This is the corporations are what kind of created this culture, and now like the government does it, everyone does it. Everyone is compartmentalized. So everybody has one job. And everyone just does their one job. And the problem with that is that what he's doing right now, and they go, well, do protests help spread? Look, that's not my job. My only job is to tell everyone to wear masks because viruses. And it's like, what do you think about this or that? I don't shape policy, sir. I just make recommendations based on so you write the report that then just some other guy can use to justify his actions, and then that guy can use the report and what the other politician did to finalize it and go, well, that's what the panel is saying. Everyone has like a little spot in the machine, but nobody wants to go, oh, no, my job is only to create fear and get the entire country in a panic over a virus. I'm not involved in any of the fallout that happens afterwards. I don't actually lock anybody down. I just tell everybody that we're all going to die. So nobody can ever officially say, oh, I'm responsible for ruining the country. It's always like, well, no, Dr. Fauci recommended it, and then this guy did. This is gross, man.
It increases the spread of the virus. I'm just asking, should we limit it?
Well, I'm not in a position to determine what the government can do in a forceful way.
Well, you make all kinds of recommendations. You make comments on dating, on baseball, on everything you can imagine. I'm just asking you just said that protests increase the spread. I'm just asking you, should we try to limit the protests?
No, I think I would leave that to people who have more of a position to do that. I can tell you...
Government stopping people from going to church, Dr. Fauci?
Yeah.
Last week in the Calvary Chapel case, 5 liberals on the Supreme Court said it was okay for Nevada to limit church services. Justice Gorsuch said it best. He said there's no world in which the Constitution permits Nevada to favor Caesar's Palace over Calvary Chapel. I'm just asking, is there a world where the Constitution says you can favor one First Amendment liberty, protesting, over another, practicing your faith?
I'm not favoring anybody over anybody. I'm just making a statement that's a broad statement.
But we've heard on this very show, we've heard you make a statement saying that he recommended that people wear masks. He recommended no gatherings of 10 or more. He recommended. All they're asking him to do is to recommend the protest stuff.
That avoid crowds of any type, no matter where you are, because that leads to the acquisition and transmission. And I don't judge one crowd versus another.
But yes, you do. We heard you on that Fox News show during the spring break. Was the spring break July 4th thing? Saying that, these people, they're going to spread it. They're not social distancing, they're going to spread it. We heard you say it.
Crowd. When you're in a crowd, particularly if you're not wearing a mask, that induces the spread.
It's a simple question, Doctor. Should we limit the protests? Government is obviously limiting people going to church. And look, there's been no violence that I can see at church. I haven't seen people during a church service go out and harm police officers or burn buildings. But we know that, for 63 days, 9 weeks, it's been happening in Portland.
Right. Yeah.
Well, one night in Chicago, 49 officers were injured. But no limit to protests. But boy, you can't go to church on Sunday.
What was I don't know how many times I can answer that. I'm not going to opine on limiting anything. I'm just going to tell you.
You've opined on a lot of things, Dr. Fauci.
Yeah, but I've never said
something that directly impacts the spread of the virus, and I'm asking your position on the protest.
Yeah, I'm not going to opine on limiting anything. I'm telling you what it is, the danger, and you can make your own conclusion about that. You should stay away from crowds, no matter where the crowds are.
Government has stopped people from going to work. In fact, just in New Jersey 4 days ago, Ian Smith, Frank Trombetta were arrested for trying to operate their business, their gym. They were arrested. But my bet is if these two individuals who own this gym were outside just in front of their gym, and all the people who were working out in their gym were outside protesting, they'd been just fine. But because they were in the gym working out, actually running their business, they got arrested. You think that's okay?
I'm not going to opine on who gets arrested and who does not. You get where I'm going. I'm telling you, as a public health official, I say crowds.
Do you see the inconsistency, though, Dr. Fauci?
There's no inconsistency, Congressman.
There's no so you're allowed to protest, millions of people on one day in crowds yelling, screaming, but you try to run your business, you get arrested? And if you stood right outside of that same business and protested, you wouldn't get arrested? You don't see an inconsistency there?
I don't understand what you're asking me as a public health official to opine on who should get arrested or...
Well, okay, but as a public health official, does he think that he asked him directly at the beginning, does he think that the protests help spread the virus? That's a public health official question.
Yeah, he's not asking whether you think you should shut it down. He's asking, hey, if you're out there with 1,000 other people throwing bricks through a window with no mask on, would you be more or less likely to catch coronavirus? That's all he's saying. And no. He's basically going, leave me out of this one. I don't want to touch this one. Well, no, sir. You're here. This is what we're doing. You did this. You helped do this.
Or not. That's not my position. You could ask it as much as you want.
You've advocated for certain businesses. You've advocated for certain businesses to be shut down. I'm just asking you on your position on the protest. I haven't seen one. We've heard a lot about hair salons. I haven't seen one hairstylist who, between haircuts, goes out and attacks police or sets something on fire. But we've seen all kinds of that stuff during protests, and we know the protest actually increased the spread of the virus. You've said that.
I said crowds. I didn't say specifically. I didn't say protests do anything.
So protests are crowds. Are they not? Am I wrong here?
Look, I'm not going to make any, distinctions as to whether or not it's a crowd or not.
But that's exactly what a protest is.
Look, all I'm saying is you can't earn a living to feed your children. That's all I'm saying. I don't understand why everybody's attacking me.
Protests don't increase the spread of the virus?
I didn't say that. You're putting words in my mouth.
No, I just want an answer to the question. Do the protests increase the spread of the virus?
I don't have any scientific evidence that anything. I can tell you that crowds are known, particularly when you don't have a mask, to increase the acquisition and transmission. No matter
so
what. So
you don't have a position on whether the protests increase the spread of the virus or don't increase the spread of the virus?
I'm saying that crowds, wherever the crowds are, can give you an increased probability that there's going to be acquisition and transmission.
But do you understand Americans' concern? Protesting, particularly according to the Democrats, is just fine, but you can't go to work, you can't go to school, you can't go to church. There's limits placed on all three of those fundamental activities, First Amendment activities, but protesting is just fine.
The gentleman's time has expired, but I'll just ask the gentleman to just think about his question and put it in reference to crowds that gather at political meetings, at fundraisers without masks, on an oil rig in Texas, nobody wearing a mask, nobody social distancing, but a fundraiser. Right. Would that be problematic? With that, I'll yield.
That doesn't answer anything.
You know,
I would argue that being on an oil rig way less likely to coronavirus than you would being in a huge group of people.
Yeah, there's guys that are just coming back from their oil rig job for a couple months of leave that have been gone since before coronavirus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see that thing the Red Cross did? They released that Red Cross got in trouble this week because they put like a pool safety, just some fucking pool safety poster that they tweeted out, and it's a picture of a pool with things you should do in the pool versus things you shouldn't do in the pool. So it's like someone running and it's pointing at the kid running and it says not cool, and then it's like a guy holding his baby and it says cool. But every one of the not cool ones is a black person.
Oh my god! Is it a real picture? Or is it
no, it's
brown
a cartoon? Yeah, it'd be great if it was just, because then you couldn't complain if it was just a photograph someone happened to take of a pool,
right?
And all the black people happen to be breaking all the rules. You can't help that. That's not the Red Cross's fault.
The cartoons were all brown.
It's the white guys who weren't breaking any of the rules. And you know what's funny is
Shackelford, man. Hell yes,
so all these people are mad at the Red Cross. There is absolutely no way in hell that was on purpose.
Right.
No way. There's no way at all.
Deaf,
yeah. But what's so funny is that they were they probably did one draft and they're like, put more black people in there so people don't get mad about us for not being, diverse enough. and then that backfired.
Yeah. Imagine if it was some guy who was like, "This is how I get him. This is how we set him back."
Finally, this is his last day.
Their favorite place, the pool. That's where.
It was like when that guy tweeted that picture. The United Airlines account tweeted that picture of the woman with the toy plane in her pussy.
With the plane. You remember that shit?
Yeah,
that was awesome.
That was incredible.
That's the best way to quit your job.
I love the auto fucking when someone has their shit set up for auto retweets, and it's just like. The Beatles fucking suck dick. Yeah. And then the Beatles thing will just retweet it. It's the best shit on earth.
Yeah.
I love seeing that shit.
Corporate Twitter accounts are still figuring it out.
Remember that? What was the makeup account? There's some makeup company when the Aurora shooting happened in Colorado. And they were like, Aurora's trending. That must be our new Aurora makeup line.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And then the makeup they tweeted, guess what, guys? It was the Joker makeup. They tweeted the Joker makeup.
They tweeted out a tutorial of how to do your own Joker makeup.
Oh, it's incredible.
Fuck.
Presenting females who tell ghost stories. Hey, Dick, I'm getting caught up on the podcast. Just listen to episode 202 where you talk about ghosts. It made me think about when my girlfriend told me the story of the ghost in her parents' house. About 10 years ago, her brother did a seance in the house. Just a few days later, their mother felt hands on her shoulder while she was baking bread.
Yeah.
And she just thought it was her sister who she would bake with during the holidays and have lesbian interactions with her. Then a few days later,
her dead sister or the
yeah, I guess. Yeah. Then a few days later, my girlfriend got out of the shower and had 3 claw marks on her chest. How could that have happened?
Wow.
You're in
that's
shower, soaping yourself.
My God.
You get out and there's
that is
some kind of a demon.
That is a mystery.
Oh, no.
That's how badly women want to be fantasize about raped. I changed it there.
That is
They do have a ghost fixation, huh?
They've invented another realm to enhance their sexual insecurity. They've invented an entire other dimension that lusts after them constantly to feed their fucking egos.
They like the idea that the ghost is paying special attention to them.
Not only do men in this world want to fuck me at all times, there exists an entire other world full of men-like creatures who want to fuck me. So much so that they challenge their chi and tear a hole in space-time to grope me in the fucking shower. That's what this entire realm exists for in my mind, because I'm a fucking psychopath.
And she wants to manifest him and then fix him and get him a manicure.
Yeah.
Can you imagine punching a hole in the ethereal barrier so you can touch a woman's shoulders?
Oh man,
is that where you'd
so
stop?
Irresistible with your fucking with your highlights and your cellulite, you dumb bitch, that I sat around all day researching arcane magic so I could punch a hole through space-time and almost grab your tits. I had nothing better to do all day with all the magics of the universe at my command other than look at your fucking your tits.
Yeah.
Any tits on earth I could have. Tessa Fowler's tits, Hitomi Tanaka tits. Your fucking tits are so alluring to me that I had to rip through space and grab at them. You fucking idiot.
If I'm coming back, I'm going to go watch the new Marvel movie, not touch anybody's shoulders, you know?
That's a good point. Wouldn't the,
Oh, is it?
top 10...
Is it a good point? That's how fucking crazy women
hottest
are?
girls would be...
swarmed by ghosts.
Scratch to shit.
Yeah.
They'd look like a cat scratching post.
Women are just stumbling down the street.
Yeah.
Scratched.
Oh, they're all over me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you get. You got to go up so the ghosts don't get you.
You knew it was going to happen. I mean, there's ghosts everywhere, right?
That's what you get for dressing that way.
Look at you applying logic.
Their own logic, though.
I know.
Ask yourself, if you believe in ghosts, why the fuck would one ever want to look at your ugly ass? That's the argument. Okay, you know what? I'll give it to you. There's a bunch of ghosts around.
Yeah.
Why would they ever want to take a second look at you? That's.
I'm assuming they can.
Don't ever
go
talk to me about
anywhere
this shit again.
That's so mean. These poor women. Let them have their fantasy, Dick. Let them believe that the ghosts
have
love
them.
them.
Don't tell me about it.
Right, no, that's
I got a dick that I got to keep hard. I can't hear this shit.
Until it affects me, it's fine. Keep it to yourself. Keep that stupid shit to yourself.
I'm gonna run out of Blue Chew. And then when I see you, all I'm gonna think is this bitch has invented a whole other fucking reality of guys that want to rape her. That's cheating,
You
actually.
go down in the basement, you make pottery all day, whenever it feels right. Let Swayze massage you.
Okay, now it took me a minute.
You got there.
What were you gonna say, Moss?
Nothing.
It's probably best to leave it at that.
Then some more days passed, and the same thing happened to her dad getting out of the shower.
Oh, no.
Well, it's the 21st century. It's 2020, and he doesn't want to be even in Ghost World. He could be canceled.
The G in LGBT stands for ghost.
It's transphobic to have genital preferences, Dick.
It's leprechauns, ghosts.
Oh.
What's another one? And boogeymen.
Yeah,
LGBT,
of course.
Okay. And trolls.
Translucent.
Translucent.
Because they're ghosts.
Translucent individuals.
Yeah.
Individuals of translucent. So they called a Native American to sage the house.
Wait, oh no.
Okay, yeah.
Too far.
And the spirit has gone. Okay.
Good.
You should have seen my face when my girlfriend told me this story.
They actually did this.
Yeah, I thought she was just another dumb broad.
What, they found it on Craigslist or something?
NativeAmerican.com.
Right. Yeah, who knows?
I think you just drive to one of those roadside turquoise shacks selling turquoise jewelry, and you go, are you a shaman? The guy goes, yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah. $100.
When her mom told me it was true, I thought in my head, apples don't fall far from the trees. But when the father said it was true, I believed it. The spirit had been gone until this weekend. Oh, you believe that shit? What? My girlfriend and her brother have both moved out, so it's only her parents in the house. The parents invited their nephew over to have a sleepover last weekend. He is 4 years old and kind of stupid.
Oh, boy.
What a fucking... Wow.
Okay.
Usually, stupid people have just genius children. That's what I've seen on television.
Yeah.
So when they put him to sleep, everything was fine until the middle of the night. Exactly at 12 a.m., they heard him screaming in the other bedroom, and when they ran in there, the child was standing up with his hands pressed against the mirror, which is the headrest. The light in the closet was also turned on, and there is no switch for it. Oh, really?
What?
There's no... What a great electrician! Hey, I'm gonna put a light in your closet.
It's a pull-down thing is what they mean.
It's a press button light, and it's up way too high
for
this dumb child to reach. You know, they have been known to figure it out.
Yeah.
My girlfriend's mother tried picking him up, or the mom could have just went in there, turned the light on, and then fucking lied about it.
Yeah.
Because they're all lying.
Or just fucking forgot about it.
Yeah. Because she's pumped full of fucking Xanax and gin to get rid of all the ghosts that are around. Right. Is it a safer assumption than that a fucking ghost came into the house?
Ingested too much sage smoke.
My girlfriend's mother tried picking him up, but she said he had super strength, and she could not pull him off the mirror.
Okay.
Finally, she did, and laid him down, and he went right to sleep.
In the same room? Do you know ghost rules? Come on. Get him out of there.
Pop a boob in his mouth. The father laid in bed during all this, so I did not get an official point of view. But he heard the scream, too. My girlfriend's parents decided not to tell the nephew's parents. Oh, my God.
The kid had a nightmare, woke up screaming.
The kid decided not to tell the nephew's parents, so this kid is going to grow up a demon. Okay, here's the official story. There's no such thing as fucking ghosts, you moron! There is no such thing as ghosts! They don't fucking exist! There's barely people! There is barely even human thought! It is only there because you can't specifically disprove it, which is impossible, but you cannot prove you are actually conscious at all other than through a fucking greeting card that says, I think, therefore I am. There is no consciousness anywhere. There is definitely not consciousness that's untethered to anything. Fuck you. There are no ghosts. There are no fucking ghosts. Stop it. Stop saying it, you fucking lunatic. You think the science people are bad? The ghost people are destroying the fucking good. There's no fucking ghosts. What were you gonna say?
No, that's about it.
Our parents are the worst. No, not our parents. Well, yeah, our parents' generation. I do hate 60-year-old
baby boomers.
Baby boomers.
That's what I was talking about with Don.
Really?
Yeah, how bad baby boomers are.
They're the fucking worst.
They took all the money and they just sat on it and fucking Don was talking about his like when Don was like fucking like hard up, like had no money and he needed to get some tooth thing fixed for like $1,000. He was saying that he was getting calls from his dad, like updates on his dad's like Ural motorcycle restoration. Like as he's sitting there with this like fucking tooth, like a fucking something near his skull that's gonna cause an infection. It's got $1,000 to fix. His dad's like, guess what part came in from eBay today for the Earl motorcycle?
An Earl, like a 30s Earl.
Like the little fucking bagman bike. Yeah.
My dad did it to me with cowboy boots.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
It's fucking. But so they come into my shop and they're guys that are like I had this fucking asshole one time trying to tell me some fucking shit about collecting Rookwood pottery, and him bragging to me that in 2005 he made $135,000 on a house flip, and I was like, listen, like in 2005 I made $130,000 on a house flip, you fucking moron. Everybody made $130,000 in 2005. You're gonna like put yourself out there to tell a story where you made a wallop and it was 130 in 2005 on real estate? That's like a fucking some guy telling you that he made $1,000 on Bitcoin in 2016, and he's like fucking bragging about it, and I'm supposed to take this guy serious like he has something over me. You fucking clown. Like our dads blew it so bad, and they partied, and in the 80s they did coke and they drank, and now they're like Bud Light men, and they're really stupid.
Hop men.
Yeah, they're malt man.
They got too many hops up in the noggin.
Fucking houses like, oh man, back in the day, my parents bought my house for $30,000. You know what they should have did? Bought all of them. Bought them every time they had savings. They had these like things that happen in their life. Like Bitcoin is one in our generation. Like we're gonna get like a bunch of cool people are gonna get free money for this little thing. Not free money, but we're gonna get, this is our shot, this is our .com boom, or whatever. They had like the fucking...
They had fucking like 20 years of
a lot of them. No internet. Imagine buying land in 1981 with no internet. Like, guys that owned like gas stations and like antique shops like mine, people would come in and be like, I gotta get rid of this land. And they'd be like, well, I'll buy the land from you. What do you want? It's like, I just gotta get rid of it. I gotta get out of town. Like, they've never heard about being ripped off before. Like, so they had all the shots to buy like every land and deed and fucking, that you could do fraud back in the day. They had stated income. You could say what you made and they would just be like, oh, okay. How much do you make? Well, I make $40 million a month. I'm not gonna lie to you, sir. I make a lot of money. Well, how much, Mr. Rugosi? $40 million a month. How much can you fucking finance me for? 36% of that, right? All right, what's that buy me? Oh, $285 million portfolio, huh? All right, well, it'll take me a long time to build it. But like, they had so many shots and they fucking blew it. And then they got equity in their house, like your childhood house that you grew up in and I grew up in. They sold it. They owned it for, under 100. It was worth 200 or 300 wherever they were to live, even more in some major metro. And they just pissed through that money, and now they're 60, and they're like in their pension, like fucking around, when they could have been like millionaires 4 or 5 times over. And here's what they got sold on. They would walk into a car dealership, and like my mom would be like, oh my God, I love this beautiful Sebring JXI.
It's blue.
It's a blue. And the car salesman would say some shit like, these cars got a nice little pop of color. And when you drive in the car, everybody's gonna be looking at you. And people would be like, oh, like that worked. And like
all the old car salesman tropes and lines from movies, at one point they got that way because they worked on somebody.
And if you
that somebody is your parents.
And like I knew guys that would like, I remember working on the side, like I sold like Sam would sell, like very technical, like look, I got to make $500 in the car. We're going to dilly-dally and play around. I'm going to cut right to the chase. I need to make $500 total over invoice. I'm not making any less. I'll do it in 15 minutes. You can literally go have lunch, sign here, here, and here, and it'll be done. I'll pick, what do you want, a black one? I'll try to find you one, a gray one, silver one, white one. I'll find you one. And I would do good at it. I was good at it. I was proficient because it was efficient. That's what
You were the number one Acura salesman
Acura.
for quite a long time.
Nice little season there. But Acura people are my kind of people. They're no nonsense. They're buying the car. They're good. They're not assholes. They know what they want, and I'm going to give it to them. But I would sell Acuras on the side of like Portuguese guys. And Acuras are like yuppie cars. They're like nerd, Bostonian, like accounting people that aren't shitty, that are actually okay. And these would be like nerds, and he'd be like, Mr. Johnson, you are going to come around the corner in this car, and everybody you work with is going to be like, who's that? And like, I would be like, oh my God, is that going to work? And like, I'd go have a drink. I'd have to like walk in the back and be like, I can't believe Mike Rabola is fucking grinding this like yuppie into this fucking TL. Like, how the fuck does this guy not get up and leave? 2 hours later, he'd be like signing the papers, and I'd be like, I've seen it all.
Yeah.
I fucking see it worked. It fucking worked. Like this guy. Oh man, you won't believe it when you come around the lights on the shiny wax. Oh. $40,000. I better sign up. The guy said that people's opinions of me are going to change based on the
shining wax.
The shining wax. Honey, do you hear the shining wax? And they just stay there. It's like, oh, God damn it. I would be like, listen, Manny. I gotta go. Like, just call me with numbers. Obviously, you're fucking eating all those scallops over the years. Fucking made you get fucking iodine poisoning. But the fact that shit worked for years, and oh man, I mean, the countless stories of your
I think my dad almost bought a Porsche once because the salesman told him that Barry Bonds had a Porsche just like that one.
Barry Bonds. Like, why the fuck would Barry Bonds matter to your dad? Yeah. Like, your dad literally never thought about Barry Bonds ever in his life. He's like an intellectually smart. He's like this. Doing work, he's fucking consulting. He's like this. What did you say? So you're telling me the guy who slapped all those home runs out of the park drives one of these? All right. Me too now. That's fucking crazy.
Eldest and Pete came with me. We went to IHOP. I got food poisoning.
Nice.
I was shitting and puking at the same time.
Yeah, that happened to me in Virginia too, in Nick's car.
Yes, we've talked about. I think we both, this keeps happening. Probably
we talk about it a lot.
Yeah, but there's not many stories we have. When you consider that we spent the last 3 years doing nothing but this podcast.
Yeah.
It's like,
what? Oh yeah, it's our life experience is over.
Oh, you're done.
There's nothing new. So now we have to be like, yeah. And one time, a guy saw me wearing a yellow shirt and called me gay.
Mm-hmm. Damn, did that happen?
No.
Oh.
But I did remember
something about that seemed like a fake story.
That was setting off alarms.
You're making that up.
Dude,
you
I'm
sound
bragging.
cool.
Sorry, dude.
That's fake.
I don't own a yellow shirt. I did remember a time where a guy made fun of me because I was crying because I had found out that my uncle. No, not that I was gay. I found out that like one of my uncles, basically, you know, when it's like a friend of the family that you call an uncle, that
when I was 4 years old, I cried because I thought I was gay because I cleaned my room and my uncle died.
Yes, that's correct.
That's that song, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He thought he was gay because his room was tidy.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, pretty gay.
He's gay.
I'm so glad that guy disappeared.
Suck Dicklemore?
Yeah.
I mean, just like, it was obvious to everybody that guy was garbage.
Yeah.
And then
he won Rap Album of the Year over Good Kid, Mad City, which is one of the biggest travesties of all time.
Travesties.
It was one of the biggest travesties of all time. He's rich as fuck, though, dude. One hit single, and you're like a fucking billionaire.
From the thrift store song?
Dude, thrift store. That man is caked up for eternity off that alone.
Damn. We should write a hit song.
Okay, let's do Fuck Store.
No, not fuck story. It can't be a parody. It has to be an original song.
It isn't. That's. Oh, yeah. It has to be about. So he likes going to the thrift store. So it has to be about something we like to do. Yeah, with our free time.
Nick could write.
Going to the gym or something?
Kissing a guy?
No. I mean,
Being
it doesn't have to follow the formula of something we like doing.
Yes, it
either.
does.
No, but that's how...
It's a hit
he found
maker,
something
dude.
that other people like to do.
No. The songs that do well are about, like, describing emotional abuse and framing it as love. That's
okay.
how you write an iconic song.
Okay.
It's like,
Okay.
I didn't want to cheat on you, but I found out that, I could. Girl, I didn't want to betray your trust until I found out this other bitch would let me smash.
That's a good one.
Yeah, right.
I cherish you and I love
I wanna
you.
be with you forever until I get a chance to fuck this other bitch who I thought she wasn't interested.
I thought no other girls but you wanted to fuck me.
But then I wrote that song and it blew up.
Oh, wow.
And
This is meta, dude.
Yeah.
You wrote the song before you did it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And now everybody wants to fuck me. And I think that I should. I think I earned it.
All right. I think we got it,
I
dude.
love you. Yeah, I love you, but I earned more than that pussy.
Yeah.
By P. Bryson.
No, what's our group name?
If ever I get a chance to fuck another bitch, I will. We had a once in a lifetime, but then I found out I could fuck another bitch. If ever you're in my arms again, this time I'll lie about cheating.
I've learned my lesson, girl.
I found out my friend who is a legitimate psychopath told me that it will make your relationship better.
It will.
Because
if the pussy be trash,
because
then you love your bitch
What did you say the other
girlfriend
day?
more.
That it confirms how much you love the person?
No, I didn't say that.
What was the point you made then?
I
Do it
said
in the
that-
song, so it's not about you.
Yeah.
First of all, I did not say this, but I was thinking about my dad. And he's been with the same bitch for 40 years. And what if one time he just got pussy and then decided that he was already with his soulmate?
That's true. You should be able to fuck someone else every 10 years to check in.
40 years is a long time.
40 years is too long for no pussy.
Time to fuck the same pussy.
40 years is a long time.
The polyanthem. The non-monogamy anthem. I love you, but your pussy is trash.
Anyways, yeah, if you could write a song like
If I
that.
could just fuck another bitch
If I
every
could
once
just
in a
fuck
while.
just one extra bitch. That's all
Just
I'm
one
asking.
more bitch.
Just let me fuck one extra bitch. I only want one extra pussy.
I just want to fuck one more pussy,
Yeah, we can get like
baby.
a big church choir. Could be a big like an orchestra.
You
Pussy
know I
for
love
me.
you, but I can't deal with just one pussy. You know I gotta have just one extra pussy.
Damn, dude, we got a couple in here.
Yeah.
That I really
Whole
like.
I think we have an
compilation.
album.
Mm-hmm.
Time Warner Classics presents. Hi, I'm Jonathan Frakes. Have you ever wanted to fuck another bitch? It's just beyond belief.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's both a compilation of songs about cheating, but it's also the show Beyond
It's
Belief.
an episode of Beyond Belief.
Yeah, it's just him riding up on that bicycle. Have you ever wanted to fuck another bitch?
Totally true.
Yeah.
100% correct.
How about the one about the guy that cheated on his wife with cancer? It's true. A similar guy did something that cool years ago in Sacramento. In the 1980s, the man in Sacramento got an extra pussy.
There's stories of guys cheating and getting away with it.
VH1 storytellers.
Yeah.
I wrote this song.
What about the guy whose wife's car broke down while he was at home having sex with her sister?
That one's true too.
It's true.
They're all true.
Yeah.
People should be with each other for a lifetime.
What about the one?
Totally false.
What about the bitch that thought she could cheat on her husband as well, and everything turned out okay? We made it up. It's completely false.
Women are to be conquered. Totally false.
Yeah. What about the guy that lied to his wife and said he entered a pussy eating contest at the state fair?
And that's why his face smelled like pussy.
That's why he had a bunch of pussy juice in his beard. It's true.
I love it.
What about the guy that decided to not cheat on his wife and he remained happily married for the rest of his life? Not this time.
Not this time. Completely false.
Not this time.
No chance.
That one's bullshit.
That one's complete
That one's a
horseshit.
bunch of shit.
Just one more pussy.
Coming up on Beyond Belief.
Give me one more little taste of clit.
A guy that was able to fuck a woman who works at Panda Express and his wife never found out about it. Boo, 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 boo.
Isn't that X-Files?
So all of them have the same song. Beyond Belief, a show where guys get extra pussy and their wives don't find out about it. Hosted by Jonathan Frakes.
Honey, what are you watching? Nothing.
I'm watching a fucking
I'm watching
show.
You fucking bitch.
Stop. Oh, so I can't watch the show now. So the show.
He's just taking notes. He's got a fucking legal pad out.
Yeah. So now the shows describe my behavior.
I can't watch shows, I guess.
Oh,
you watch the L Word. You're a fucking lesbian, huh? That's how it works?
You watch Sesame Street with the baby.
Oh, I'm a Muppet now.
I would think you're just a fucking blue bitch who lives in a trash can or something.
So I watch one little show about cheating on your wife and
it's
take
my
notes.
favorite show.
And it's
because I like the guy from Star Trek. Because I think he's a good actor.
Sue me for liking him, bitch.
Yeah, he is.
Take me to fucking court.
No,
and
it
sue
does
me for
count
that.
as acting. He's doing a good performance as this guy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess it's easy to act now. You fucking do. You host a show.
Oh, you're.
Oh, you
good
can
at
host a show
oh,
now.
you're good at acting. Maybe it's because you're the one who cheated.
Maybe it's because you're acting like a fucking bitch right now that you're good at.
I'm
fucking
sorry.
acting.
I went too far with that one,
I'm
but
sorry.
you need to understand how angry you make me. What about the guy who was angry, so he cheated on his wife for getting?
Wait, just clicking, getting the remote. No, not this one. You're right. It's a bad show. It's a bad show. And I wanna fuck a whore. That's not you.
What about the guy who pretended to have cancer so he could fuck a bunch of nurses?
The nurses.
So he could spend weeks in the hospital fucking all the nurses.
They have legally that if you press the button,
It's part of care.
and they're on call.
It's in the Hippocratic Oath.
A similar story happened in Saudi Arabia.
The suck dick Hippocratic Oath.
1970s.
Saudi Arabia, you could film season after season of that show.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even. It's not even cheating. They just get extra
beyond
bitches.
belief in Iran. They're like, hi, I am Jahanjar Frakes, and this is beyond the belief. And this is a story. There was a Jewish man who took a baby and he fucked it and drank the blood from the baby so he could make breast milk himself. And it worked. And he sold the breast milk to Muslim and Christian families. But the milk was poison. And for 10,000 years, they become slaves to the Jew. That one was true. That one is a true story.
A story about a woman driving a car.
And there's a woman.
Totally false.
That one is fake.
That one is complete fiction.
About the story about the man who is gay and that he lives happily in Iran. We made it up.
Wait, Iran's not that bad, is it?
Yeah,
Aren't they
cool.
gays?
It's bad.
Yeah, they make you get a pussy.
They make
Whoa,
you become
really?
trans,
They find
yeah.
out you're gay, they make you become trans.
Damn. Damn, the Middle East really got because they were.
That's why
cool.
Trump wants to go to war with them because he thinks that's pretty jacked up.
Oh, really? It's for
He's
trans.
like, I have a lot
it's
of
for
friends,
gay visibility.
and a lot of friends in the LGBT community.
I love that he's like just in North Korea right now, being like, "It's great here. Everything's great. They got a lot of. It's the demilitarized zone is beautiful.
It's beautiful. There's
I would
good
love.
pussy here.
We've been, me and Kim Jong Un have been talking about the new Toy Story. Neither of us really understand it.
Oh fuck.
So yeah, when I worked at GameStop, the manager was this guy Bill. Who did I already tell this story or no?
I don't think so.
Oh man. So Bill would just hear people say things and then repeat them like the Big Lebowski without understanding what they meant.
Mm-hmm.
And like one time he was like, "Yeah, I'm planning on. I want to put these games here, but then Forte these other games above them." I was like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "You just guessed completely." He's like, "No context cues." Yeah, it
does sound
all
pretty
right.
good. Forte it.
Yeah. Yeah, one time he was like, he was using the word preface wrong, like a bunch. Kept saying preface incorrectly. One time he just shit his pants.
I know that. I was going to ask you about that. I remember you told me that story. What happened for that again?
He fucking, I came into work. First of all, this dude lived in Bel Air, and the store was
Bel
in
Air, Maryland.
Yeah,
For the
and
listener
the
at
store was in Rockville.
Which, that's a 2-hour drive.
That's
yeah,
if
very
you're
far.
lucky. If you're lucky, it's 2 hours.
It's a 2-hour drive, yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's basically DC.
Yeah, he would drive all the way down every morning and work bell to bell every day. He wasn't an hour. He was a salaried employee.
Right.
He was a manager, so he got his like $20,000 a year to manage the GameStop. And so he didn't have to be there, but he would work 73-hour weeks. And I remember asking him one time, I'm like, "Bill, why do you do that?" And he was like, "Well, I'll tell you what. It impresses the district managers are all pleased with me. All of the area managers are pleased with me, and that's the kind of thing that's important for moving up." And it's like, "Bill, you don't have a college degree. You're never going to move past store manager.
Right.
They don't hire store managers as like district managers.
Right.
You're done. You got to the top." I
You
don't
don't think
doing
GameStop
this.
would let him if he beat Zelda fast enough be a district manager?
Yeah, that's how it works. He also told me, he's like, "I also do loss prevention for the district," which was a lie. That like they don't have that. I don't think they don't have a guy that just does loss prevention. And then that store, I told you that story. That store got robbed one time. Or it didn't get robbed. They had this like A-frame with all like Game Boy games in it. And this is already like, I don't know. This is probably like 2007. So Game Boy was
really on its last legs.
It was done.
Yeah.
So the games cost, like if you wanted to buy them, they were maybe like $3 a piece.
Yeah.
And the trade-in value was nothing. So the entirety of this case was worth maybe like, $4 worth of merchandise. Adam got the mouse and he's putting it in his pocket, maybe to sell later. The market,
Listen,
the market temple.
You don't know how much these go for these days.
Watch it with the fucking wires.
I'm gonna put the mic down, throw it out real quick.
Okay, all right. Tell the story. I want to hear this fucking. So Game Boy A-frame full of Game Boys.
Yeah. So, fuck. I should have drank some coffee.
No, it's fine, dude.
This is a good story. I'm fucking it up.
It's Adam's fault for getting the mouse.
It's just
It was distracting me.
to make a yarmulke.
It was
out of
distracting everybody. There's a fucking dead mouse on the floor.
I can't see it because it's blocked by the table.
It was really distracting.
We really have to call an exterminator for the Anthony Cumia Studios.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
Ants got in a little bit of trouble calling exterminators. They told him we don't do black guys and just please stop calling.
Yep.
So he actually can't do business with any of the companies in New York
He called
City.
every single exterminator in New York and asked them to exterminate.
How do you get rid of
I'm
these
sure you can
fucking
find
people?
one in New York.
Yeah.
It's a big city.
Yeah, I'll do it. I got a guy for
How
that.
big is he?
Yeah. Oh, you said he was a rat. Wink, wink. No problem. He just murders the guy in broad daylight. Just goes to jail. Now I'll be seeing about that $25 you owe me, pal. Yeah. So this case with like these Game Boy games in it was worth like nothing.
Yeah.
somebody had that it had like glass sliding doors in the front, but they kind of with those like those locks with the teeth.
Right.
Hold the tent. Somebody found that you could like wiggle them on the sides just enough to like steal like the sides of so they stole like 10 Game Boy games off the side, and I like just noticed it. And I told the assistant manager John, who was like 34 and wore like an Indiana Jones hat and then just like shitty facial hair and like this like shitty stringy long hair. And I told John and Bill, and I thought they'd just be like, oh, okay. And they both come over and they're like crossing their arms and like huffing and puffing, and they're like, damn it. And John's looking at it, and he looks at Bill, and he's like, "This was probably a professional thief."
No, dude.
The fucking Ocean's 11
Daddy
came in
Ocean.
here and stole your fucking Game Boy games.
He stole Dr. Mario for Game Boy.
Yeah. Oh, that shit was so fucking funny.
That's incredible.
Yeah, no, Bill shit his pants one time. I like went into the store and I had to like open with him. This is like the morning. I'm tired of shit. Like, I don't really want to be there.
Yeah, of course.
And I go in, and Bill's like, "Would you mind setting that up over there for me? Thanks." And he like turns around and walks back to the counter. And as soon as he turns around, I notice like on his ass, there's like shit splattered on the back of his pants.
Oh no!
Not like on. There's like brown like shit splatter. Right. But it didn't make sense because if you shit your pants, you shit on the other side.
Right.
So I don't know. He somehow shit on the back of his pants, and
it just seeped through.
No, I'm assuming he had like diarrhea or something, and like was rushing to pull his pants down and shit on the. He shit on the back of them while like trying to sit down and shit.
Interesting. Okay.
So I was like, great, this is fantastic. And so as other like employees were coming into the store that day, I'd be like, oh, yeah, hey Jeremy, how was your weekend? Oh, by the way, Bill shit his pants. If you want to take a look, you can see he shit his pants. I called my friend Matt, and because I'd made fun of that guy so much.
Yeah.
And Matt's like, no way, he shit his pants. I was like, yeah, he shit his pants. And then like 2 hours later, I was just like stocking the shelves or something, and I just hear from behind me my friend Matt's voice. And he's like, can I tell him? I'm like, Matt had come to the store to see it. He's like, can I tell him he shit his pants? Yeah, that dude ran over a child on his way to work one morning.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He got to work like 20 minutes late, and he's like,
that's it?
Sorry I'm late. But maybe it was a little bit longer than that. He's like, sorry I'm late. He's like, skidded on the ice, and my car went into a 14-year-old girl, and she got hit up on the roof, but the police said it was her fault. She didn't have the right of way, so I was clear to come to work. And I was like, Bill, go home.
Yeah.
There's no reason for you to be here.
You just hit a fucking child.
Yeah, he ran over a child on his way to GameStop. That day he shit his pants was the only day he actually left when his shift ended.
Yeah.
He was like, wow, 3 o'clock. I'm tired. I'm beat. I'm ready to go.
What is that? Oh man, I wonder what that guy's up to now.
I don't know. He told me about like when I am interviewed for the job. Mm-hmm. For some reason, he's like, "Well, I'll tell you a little bit about me." He was like, I was enlisted in the Army. After the Army, I worked at Suncoast Video and worked my way up to manager. And I was there for 17 years. And then I said,
Jesus, how fucking old? But how old was he for real?
He was like probably like 37, 38.
Damn.
Yeah. Which I don't understand why that was part of the interview process.
Yeah. He's just hoping
he just doesn't know how to. Yeah. Doesn't know how to interview. Imagine that, working at a Suncoast Video. What a depressing store.
We never.
Well, what are the charges?
Dude, Adam,
how
we got today at breakfast. We got breakfast, and we didn't have that much fucking change for a tip. And Adam just goes like, you don't have to tip.
In Europe, they don't tip at all. Yeah. And personally, I think the Europeans are more enlightened. I think it's more of a continental thing not to tip.
Cockfield did that one time.
Not tip?
Well, he's not tipped plenty.
But he said that it was a European thing?
No. We were trying to pick a place to eat breakfast one time. We were all sitting on the porch, And I'm like, how about Mamma Mia's or whatever? And somebody's like, yeah, how about like Red River Cafe? And then Seth goes, ooh, how about Black Star Co-op? It's employee owned, so you don't have to tip. And he said that, and we all like looked at each other for a half a beat, and then just burst out laughing in his face. And he fucking got up. He's like, forget it. I don't want to eat breakfast with you anyways. I had to go upstairs. And
what a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
These small business owners.
Yeah. It's employee owned, so you don't have to tip.
you should still tip.
Yeah. I mean,
Still
no,
doing
they
that
tell you
job.
like you don't have to tip. It's always
okay.
weird. Like I go to. This is a letter to the editors.
Oh, no.
Long-time Cumtown fan Seth Dickfield here, and I would just like to say that I am outraged at the last episode. There was 0 jokes. It was all arguing, and that's not why I listen to the podcast. I spend $5 a month on this show. Do you have any idea how much money that is? First of all, think of it in terms of pennies. That's like 5,000 pennies.
Yes, it is.
You know what? How long it would take me to enjoy each and every one of those pennies?
How do you enjoy a penny, Seth?
I'd say you give it 20 minutes each before I come in my pants from holding the penny. Times 5,000. We're talking about a lifetime that I wasted on that terrible episode.
We got a lot of complaints about it.
Well, Kurt's back.
Yeah, Kurt's back. So, hey, Kurt.
Oh, hey,
it's not
guys.
Kurt's fault.
It's true.
We were too nice.
Yeah.
So, in the spirit of whatever loose point I can piece together.
Yep, I agree 100%.
I'm bringing up Seth again.
It's time to do
When
that.
Seth goes high, we go low.
Yeah. He had one. Did I send you that one? Like, I was in a coffee shop the other day, and I'm explaining to the white barista that this is fascism that we're living under. And it's like, what are the other people in line thinking while he's doing this? And it's just, how are you always in a coffee shop getting into arguments
Also,
with people?
he's not doing that. He's not. He thought about doing it.
Last month I spent $47,000 on croissants.
What is this? Oh,
Yeah, take a shot, bitch.
I have a cold.
Just do it. Just take the medicine.
Me, Rosie, the Michael Moore mom.
League of Their Own is a good ass movie, dude.
Yeah, it's
a
dope.
League of Getting Owned, and it's Adam and Seth Cockfield, Seth Dickfield.
Who's that guy? Who's that other guy?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about doing a new character named Barf Seth Touch. That way, it's like different enough that
Barf.
You can't. Barf Seth Touch.
Okay.
You just shifted enough that you can't. You can't reasonably say I'm making fun of Seth.
Well, that's not a
Cockfield.
character. You're talking about a new guy you just met.
Yeah,
Barf Seth Touch.
Well, I'll forget about it and we'll bring it back later. I still can't believe that barista thing.
And I'm telling this white lady, it's going to be fascism, and she's just rolling her eyes. And I'm there, and I've got crumbs all over my shirt. My pants have fallen down. Everyone can see my ass. And then I look over at the Indian woman who also works there, who I know is Indian somehow, by the way. There's no way she's any other ethnicity or nationality.
South Asian.
She's got to be Indian. And me and her, we're looking at each other, and we just know.
You know, that's what I love, is that all these stories always involve him, like, sharing a look with someone that he thinks he's relating to. But he's the least self-aware person in the world, so he has no idea that people fucking hate him.
Yeah.
So the stories never involve anyone agreeing with them. There's always
There was a black woman.
there was a black guy in the corner, and I'm sure he felt the same way I do.
There was a black woman sighing loudly, clearly at the barista.
She was eating hot fire Cheetos in my ear, and that's a sign of respect in our community.
I heard it. She was probably thinking, you go, boy. Ooh, boy.
I knew she respected me. I could sense it. I have a sixth sense for women of color.
Well, the food's here, so that's going to be the end of the episode, and you guys...
Wait. Don't we have a live show?
The 28th of this... Oh, my God.
Did you see where
I guess we said we weren't going to talk about him anymore, but Cockfield.
No, Nick, please stop. Fuck Adam. Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah,
you were using his real name now.
Well, we killed off the other guy. I don't want to do a cruel impression anymore, but I do want to make fun of. He's like, my girlfriend got 23andMe.
You just said you don't want to do.
I don't want to do a cruel impression.
You're addicted.
I'm doing an accurate impression. My girlfriend got me 23andMe results for my birthday.
Oh, I did see that. It's so funny.
And so he's like 96% like British and Irish or whatever. And then he's like 4% African. So he's like, here's the results, everybody. I'm 1% African, 1% Pacific Islander, 4% African, 95% who cares?
Oh.
So he was
and
very,
also, those, by the way, are like, that's within the margin of error.
Yeah,
that 4%. Like I was like 6% Jewish or something, and it's like it's total. I swear to God, yeah.
Stav immediately got on the phone and said, "What's going on with this?"
Margin of error. It's the margin of error,
my
sir.
money back.
Did you see that? There's a thing on PBS where Henry Louis Gates was doing like.
You guys already know the story, but I went to a massage parlor in Chinatown.
That was awesome.
Yeah, and I went in, and it like they looked like whores, but I was like, look, my fucking shoulder, my shoulder is
so
fucked,
funny.
and I need that. And they're like, yeah, she's really good. She'll take care of you. And then she like comes into the locker room, and she's like, take off all your clothes, and she's standing there, and then I get completely naked in front. I'm like, all right, whatever. It's like I don't want this to like.
You got totally naked?
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. She's like, take off all your clothes. Like, all right. I mean,
they didn't give you
massage
a towel?
parlors do that sometimes. No, they give me a towel.
Yeah.
They had a towel, but then like you have to take the towel off to lay down on the bed. They don't really. There wasn't really much like privacy offered.
Right.
And then I'm like laying there, and she's like doing my back for a bit, and then she put on this like bullshit Chinese song. It's like.
That's hot, dude.
Like one of those songs. Then 5 minutes in, it's just like, whoa, my neck, my back, my pussy, and my crack. And then it like was like mashed up. I don't know where the fuck
That's
they got it.
incredible.
Yeah.
What?
And then she's like, roll over, and then she starts like doing the shit with my chest, but then she's like, like touching my hand and shit.
Yeah.
And she's like, you want me to jack you off? I was like, no, I need my fucking I paid you $80. I need my shoulder.
Incredible.
Like, it's incredibly tight. It fucking hurts.
But she wasn't that good of a masseuse.
No, the whole
she's
time
sucking
she's
dick.
She's like, huh? She's like,
She's
yeah,
a hand job practitioner.
But look, you chose that as the front for your business,
right?
Or your illegal prostitution.
So at least learn how to give a good
Yeah,
massage.
Satrial's has good meat.
Yeah.
It's fucking like you can't like. They're like, yeah, we don't have any pork.
That makes sense.
Right.
You fucking dumb piece of
The
shit.
one time I went, I knew it was a hand job place 15 seconds in because I was like, this massage sucks.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
And
anyway,
because you
so
Googled
she's like,
where to get a hand job.
She's like, my
I was
hands
just
hurt,
walking
and I was
down
like,
the street.
I was like, and then I mean, because I'm like naked, so I'm just like sitting there with my like dick flopping out, going like, just use your elbow, and I'm like demonstrating on the pillow.
Your cock.
yeah.
You don't you don't even have a towel?
No, the
at this
towel.
point?
Yeah, no, the towels. I mean, it was there, but like
It was an afterthought.
I had to get up to like show her like how to. So
You keep moving your.
I just had to get up to show her like with the elbow on the pillow. I'm like, do that right here,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then she keeps missing the spot. It's like there's like a tight band right under my collarbone.
You made a sex slave give you a
She
massage.
literally would have rather sucked your dick.
Yeah, of course. That's way easier.
Yeah.
Than listening to Nick's specific instructions.
I don't know, man. That seems like God letting you get permission to get sucked off.
What do you mean giving me permission to get sucked off? I can get sucked off if I want to. I don't want to get sucked off by some
I'm
toothless
just
fucking
saying.
rail
Oh,
worker.
was she bad looking?
She was okay, but like, it's in no way would I feel good about myself paying for a fucking blowjob from some like Chinese sex slave.
That's
what I
true.
do want is a proper massage from somebody
From
I
a
paid
regular
fucking
Chinese
money
slave.
to. Yeah,
Yeah.
from a regular Chinese slave. Fix my fucking shoulder.
How did your shoulder feel afterwards?
Awful, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, she used like menthol, like some sort of menthol rub, but then
Yeah.
like the skin was burning, and I have this huge bruise there now.
I went to
Well-
a spa for my anniversary last year with
At one point,
Dasha.
she was just punching me.
And I got
Oh,
a
yeah.
fat gay guy give me a massage, like a real massage.
Ooh, look at your little body.
And-
oh my God, look at your cute little body.
I must say, I was
oh my
like,
God, you're like a little Ken doll.
I was like, fat gay. He's
Yeah.
probably going to be the best
Just look,
massage
I can wrap
ever.
one of my hands all the way around your waist. I can hold you like a little beer can.
And I
Oh
gotta
my
say,
God.
not very good. It was. I wasn't.
It's pretty homophobic.
Look
of
at
to
you.
say.
Why I was.
I just want to put you in a
I
little
thought he'd
baby
be great.
shoe and push you around.
I thought
it's like
he'd
a
be
little
great.
race car.
Yeah,
I could just
did
eat
think
you
it was,
up.
It was.
I
a
bet I could
ripoff.
fit you entirely in my ass. just fucking
Puts a condom
while you're
over
right,
Adam.
yeah, while you're
Like a
like,
little
getting the
gerbil.
massage, she's like starting with his ass at your
Yeah.
feet and eating you like a
Yeah,
snake.
yeah. He's holding his ass open,
he's
sizing you up.
slowly.
His asshole is just
slowly inching his body around yours with his ass. There you go. You're like, what? Let me go.
Nick. You can't see it, but Nick is doing that to
I'm
his
acting
racing
it out.
wheel,
Yeah.
which he was playing when we got in here.
I was playing.
And he
First of all, I wasn't playing. I was simulating. Fucking asshole. So I would not play.
Well, I just want to say that Nick did text the location and name of that place, and I will be sure to not go there.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to know that.
Oh yeah, and then also
And I
you
will
found
be
the
certain not to
reviews.
go
Oh yeah,
there.
I found the reviews.
That was
online.
incredible.
What was the guy's name?
I can't remember. It was something Spanish. It was like one of those like Best Buy Geek Squad kind of guys. Like
Yeah.
Carlos de la Hoya. It's like, love it. 15 Chinese duckies. Take your pick from. Beautiful.
Oh fuck, dude, that was
Yeah.
so good.
I'm pissed, dude.
Sorry, man. Sorry, you should have just gotten sucked off.
I didn't want that. I wanted my shoulder fixed.
Yeah.
But you should have, dude. At some point, you let go and let
it's,
God.
It's fucking medical care.
I know.
It'd be like if
maybe
you're
that's what
like,
you
oh,
needed.
I'm like having
So go
like
to a
heart
chiropractor.
palpitations, and you go to the fucking doctor, and they're like, well, here's a Valium, and it's like, oh, but that's not what I fucking
Or
need.
the doctor sucks you off. Is that a problem?
Yeah, just go into the fucking cardiologist.
It's
asking
medical.
for a happy ending.
After my fucking
Yeah,
stress test, I'm like,
Do you offer full service?
I'll tip extra. Comedian.
Before Mark Maron
Stop
blocked
us.
me, I told him that you remember Dark Mark.
Yeah.
I tweeted at Maron and I said, "There's a guy going by Dark Mark Maron." I said Dark Maron going on stage doing all this. There's a black guy who goes by Dark Maron and stealing all your stuff, dude. And he's doing it on stage.
Dude, the idea of
He's like,
Dark
"Fuck
Mark-
you, troll! Fuck you, troll! Asshole! Asshole troll! Pow!"
You and Marin, when Gandolfini died, was one of the funniest fucking things.
That's the troll.
I wish you could get blocked by Mark Maron multiple times. I wish there was a way to.
Start
Twitter
an
should.
account.
We should petition Twitter to give you an option that Mark Maron is. It only affects Mark's account, but he's only allowed to block people for 36 hours, and after that the ban expires, and you're allowed to fuck with Mark again. It comes right back around. Him and Kilstein. That's actually my biggest triumph. Anyone that follows me, automatically blocked by Jamie Kilstein. So, if you're just joining us, if you're just tuning in somehow, if you'd like to, download. I like to download a podcast and then just get started right about 3/4 of the way through. That's my move. I like to think that, I'm like just flipping channels and I've come across it. Who knows?
Unless you're listening to WTF with Mark Maron, you're not skipping the beginning of a podcast.
Right. I had an idea. I was saying my dream
My cat.
my dream, it'll never happen, but I really want, if I could sell a show, I want to have a show on IFC called Mark, where I don't ever say I'm Mark Maron, but I just act like him, and it airs for 5 minutes right before his show, and it's the same format and everything,
Yeah.
where I'm like, what is this fucking bookstore? Who goes to this fucking place? Well, I guess I'm here, but I'm a fucking piece of shit, so it's just a piece of shit store, and then it's like, coming up next, Maron on IFC, and it's just
the same thing.
Yeah.
Stretched over 22
Right,
minutes.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I hear it's a good show, actually.
From
I think
who?
it's been-
From Mark?
From Mark Maron.
Yeah.
One of something I did a couple weeks ago was I woke up way too early to check my phone habitually and didn't go back to sleep because I read for like 2 hours from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. Mark Maron arguing with Trump people on Twitter, and it is
Fuck
so
off,
embarrassing.
troll.
Shut up, troll.
You fucking idiot troll.
I'm 55 years old, troll.
Yeah. Speaking of Mark Maron, yeah, so for the bonus thing, I wanted to just do... I wanted to just give Dickfield his own spin-off podcast.
Try at all.
Yeah, I asked myself, and I thought, what do I like about the podcast? And because I've been considering actually listening to it after we record it, and then I thought, no, that's stupid.
No, I'm with you.
But good news, I got a friend from Russia. We're going to hack Mark Maron's email and get all of his guests the week before they do What the Fuck.
Ooh, that's
Smart.
nice.
So we got Chuck Mangione coming on next week. He's going to talk about his French horn, a.k.a. the gay trumpet.
That is a gay-ass trumpet. Who's kidding who?
I am from France.
I am
the gay trumpet.
I love sex with men,
We
but
play
also
the horn
animals.
with our penises. We put it in the horn. He's like my second favorite podcaster behind us. You know?
Yeah, tied.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck Mark Maron, though. I think it's safe to say we have a much better show than Mark Maron.
Easily, much better thought out,
Mhm.
better guests.
Yeah.
First of all, we take when we do have big guests.
Yeah,
we try harder on the
just fucking
interviews
have
than he does.
right have fucking the president on and be like, so what was Dan Ninen like?
No, he had the president on. He's like, so who are your guys? Like, who are your guys growing up?
He had the president, and he just talked all the over. Basically, talking over the president at any point is like, come on, man. Let's listen to Barack Obama speak. Fucking, who's with me, huh?
I don't know. I feel like you can hear the president talk whenever. I think it's. I want
to ask him if he comes though.
I just want everyone in the podcast land to think me, Mark, is as cool as Barack Obama.
Do you
We're
think,
colleagues in a way?
Do you think that Michelle Obama fucks Barack Obama? He's on.
Well, first of all, she's a gay man.
Here's what I'm.
That's my favorite conspiracy theory.
Is that
Michelle Obama is a gay man?
Yeah, awesome.
Guys, so Thanksgiving facts. That's what I was trying.
I didn't sidetrack us on that one. That was someone else.
No, I said, Adam, what's your Thanksgiving fact?
And then Stop said
that was our homework for this week. We're rich now. We have to prepare for this podcast.
Absolutely.
Okay. We have to start writing bits in advance, like all the other good podcasts do. You think Mark Maron just lets his show happen? He's like, nah, how am I gonna act like a cunt?
He
this
writes
week?
all that.
This is a character I'm doing.
He's actually a really nice guy.
Yeah.
But that's his character.
He's an angel.
So Thanksgiving is basically the holiday.
And he hates going to the fucking post office.
Where
your pheromones.
Cats.
You're so beta that the cats get.
I'm like the
sick.
opposite of a cat whisperer, where like cats just like fucking cuck me.
Yeah. Well, icy cuck.
Got
you.
my cats in the garage.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. We're Marin.
What's the fucking?
I fucking hate going to the post office.
Why don't we get
what does he say for AdamandEve.com?
I fucking hate having sex.
Hey.
That's why I get dildos to shove in my ass. Listen, Barack Obama. Thank you for doing the show, but I gotta get something off my fucking chest.
He cut off the Obama interview to plug dildos. He was like, I'm sorry, Mr. President.
Put that in your ass.
Pow, I just shit my pants. Thanks for coming on the show, President Obama.
Can I make coffee in the Vitamix?
I don't think so.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Kickstarter TV, Episode 2. If you kick it, they shall come. Here we are. We got the first product. This is called Lift by John Way. And old John wants 20,000 Australian dollars there, mate. Hello there, mate.
Hi, my name is John. I'm a software developer. Today, I'm going to
Oh,
introduce a Bluetooth low energy powered garage door opener.
You speak up there, John. Okay, so he's a man on a mission. He's like Doc from Back to the Future. I bumped my head. I came up with this great idea. Oh, this is what it looked like. It's going to look good in your garage. Okay, so cool. You can use your iPhone. This is a waste of time. I'm going to stop it right there because that product is a waste of time. Let's keep it rolling here. Ooh. This looks like a good one. I haven't watched this yet. It's called Were Creature Videos Phase 2 by Exaram Productions. And they want $500? You guys want $500? And the location is New York, New York, so you know it's going to be good. They got 55 days to go. They're setting themselves up with a nice long timeline so that anybody who wants to donate can do it. You know, you're not going to miss out on this one. You got 60 whole days. And they got 0 backers.
Hi, I'm Anais Quinn, the newest addition to Were Creature Videos. I'm from New York City, and in my spare time, I model. I'm also a wrestler for Thunder Kittens.
Yikes, man. This is some kind of fetish sex thing. Ooh. I might have to get into this. Ooh, I like it. Very sexy. It's nice. Imagine those claws digging into you.
If you would like to see more videos of Were Creatures transforming, donate now. Woo!
Yikes. That's cool. Oh, that explains it. I found the guy who makes these things. It's this guy.
My name is Alexis Ramirez. I am a filmmaker from Exaram Productions. You may know a few of my films, which most of them you know is Werewolves of Stateville, starring Angela Ober. And in 2007, I filmed a feature film called Amazon Rage, which was unfinished. And then in 2009, screenwriter Jerry Vineyard did a rewrite of the script.
All right, let's wrap this up. Let's tuck this back into the corner under the rock from which it crawled out. All right, Kickstarter TV. Kickstart this. Kick much? I think so. Kick him if you got him. Big Ass Rainbow, the art book about butts. This is not even funny enough to look at.
Hey Kickstarter, I'm Josh and I'm making a book about butts. The book is called Big Ass Rainbow and it's a collection of illustrations that all take place in an alternate universe. It's a universe of butts.
Alright, this kid's a little fag. Next up, we got Help Me Make My Debut Dubstep Album. A full 10 to 12 songs. Smiley! Project was fully funded with $3,501 pledged out of $3,500 goal. I wonder whose dad stepped in at the last minute to pushed it over the edge. I need your help to get funding for a clean dubstep CD. I want to make dubstep that everyone can listen to, not just a small crowd. Jaren. I want to make some good, clean dubstep. I want to make dubstep that speaks to a person that says I can make something that sounds great without using bad language and low morals.
Hello there. My name is Jaren Horrocks. Nice to meet you. Oh, okay, so you probably can't shake my hand right now, but I am here to ask a favor of you. My first thing on the list is to tell my project's story. It probably started back in kindergarten, where
I was molested viciously.
That's when I really got into
all day long.
I always worked with all the little bells and everything, and we didn't really do much. We had recorders and everything. But after I got older, I started getting more into electronic music.
All right, that's enough. This is an 8-minute long video of this kid sitting on his couch. This is really something else, man. This is not even worth talking about. Forget it. Sorry I brought that up.
Thank you very much. My name is Jared Horrocks.
Fuck you. Okay. Kickstarter TV, the hardest kicking on the net. We kick so hard, you will forget your name. Kickstarter TV episode 2. Starter kicks back. I'm gonna kick myself in the head. We saved the best one for last. Coming at you from Taya St. Omer from New York, New York, is Nigger, aka the documentary Facebook Rejected. She's got $110 of her $34,000 goal, and she has 0 seconds to go. So let's see if we can get this funded. Her profile, Taya St. Omer, pictured above in a still from Nigger, from UC Berkeley. There she is right there, a very nice-looking woman, obviously a great filmmaker. We can tell that she's going to be a great filmmaker and that she's very smart. And she doesn't resent white people, probably. NiggerTheDocumentary.com. It's a dead link. All right, folks. Let's watch us some Nigger. All right, guys. Let's get to watching. Nigger!
I need to tell you now, I don't audibilize the word, so I'm not going to repeat the word to you on the film.
Okay.
So I don't know how that's going to affect your editing.
Nigger, and I know you probably heard this 1,000 times, nigger versus nigga, you know, N-I-G-G-E-R, N-I.
So if you say nigga, it's cool. Like, yo, I'm the coolest nigga you ever seen.
You got nigga, then you got nigga, you know, so.
I don't just generalize black people as being my, when we.
And that's why I always say nigga.
I generalize anybody.
Right, Mike? I'm always like, yo, I'm the number one nigga.
N-I-G-G-A, N-I-G-G-A-H, you know, because it's like you got nigga, then you got nigga, you know, so.
I don't just generalize black people as being my, when we say my nigga, I generalize anybody that I consider a friend.
I work down in the high schools and I'm around all these African American students, and that's just how they refer to each other. Hey nigga, hey nigga, hey bitch, hey bitch, and these are your friends.
I don't know why we keep discussing nigga. You know, ain't nothing hip about nigga. I mean, you know, it wasn't made up to make nobody feel good.
You wrong, nigga.
People that they were addressing it to was niggas. You follow me? They weren't kings and queens. You know, it wasn't like, hey nigga king or hey nigga queen. Oh Lord. Don't stop me.
It's a word that was used to whip and castrate and in order to white and black.
Start off as a term to degrade black people. Now it's a term that's celebrated. So people can change the definitions throughout history. Words can be, the man can change definitions. You can alter anything.
Am I nigger? I will both.
I couldn't get to him in time. All right, dudes. Kickstarter TV episode 6. Last project was a little bit depressing. We gotta find some way to power out of that. This next one better be extra juicy. We better be able to squeeze a whole lot of juice out of this one. And I believe we will, because the project is by someone named Mega Negbert from Boise, Idaho. And this one's called Worlds Apart by Mega Negbert. See what you got for us, Mega.
Hi, my name's Megan, and I'm going to Africa, Kenya to be exact, to teach a community-run school for 2 weeks. Right now, I'm in Idaho, where I work in a library and I'm raising 2 young daughters. So this trip poses a challenge on many different fronts.
Hold on a second, Mega. She needs $2,000, okay, to go to Africa to teach English for 2 weeks. Now, call me crazy, but the economics of that, roughly in my head, I am a math wizard. I just ran the numbers in my head. Doesn't seem to play out. $2,000 on the one hand, 2 weeks of teaching English in Kenya on the other hand. It seems to me like if you want to help Africans and you have $2,000, using that money for airfare so you can go teach English for 2 weeks might not be the most efficient use of that money, by a long shot. Second problem, she's got 2 daughters. She's probably going to bring back Ebola, fucking diphtheria, and who knows what else. Who knows what kind of toxins, what kind of crazy bacteria and flesh-eating bugs Mega is going to bring back to her 2 daughters. But let's give this daffy cunt the benefit of the doubt and see what else she has to say.
One of those being the cost, which is what brings me to Kickstarter. I am one of the type that would prefer not to ever ask for help. However, I think that this is really important and I can't do it alone. So, why?
Whoa.
Well,
those cuts going into her face.
I realize that up until this point in my life, I have never been to a place that has fundamentally challenged the way that I live. I'm going to...
Oh, so you want money for a trip?
The understanding that it's not about what I have to offer Kenya, but about what Kenya can offer me. I believe that by experiencing other cultures, we can enrich our own. It's my desire to become a better community member, a better friend, and a better mother. And I believe that this trip sets me on the right path. I would appreciate if you would take a few minutes and read some more about my adventure and check out the personalized rewards I have to offer along the way. Thank you so much for your time.
You mean to tell me that a young woman is using Kickstarter to get money for a trip? What? Whoa! Big fucking surprise. Anytime you see a woman under 30, she's using Kickstarter to pay for a fucking road trip. And Megan Negbert is no exception. She says she has a problem asking for money. It's the hard part, asking her money, but it's about what Kenya has to offer me. I want to be a better community member and a better mother. Man, just close your legs and don't do anything crazy, and you'll be fine, okay? You want to help out society, get more cultured so you can be a better community member and a better member of society? Look, we don't need your help, okay? I'm here as a representative of society. We don't need your help. We don't need you to go learn Kenyan values and bring them back here, okay? Kenya's a fucking toilet. We definitely don't need to take any advice or any influence from Kenya. No offense, okay? And I don't mean to make that racial. I say that as a white man who had voted for a Kenyan. What's on the agenda today? What do we need to do to make the country better? Well, Mr. President, I was thinking the best way to make the society and the community better is to send Megan Negbert to Kenya. Africa's a fucking toilet cesspool. You don't go there with the intention of doing anything other than mining for gold or diamonds. Mega, stay out of Africa. Take my advice. You're gonna catch something you don't like. Travel and enjoying yourself. Hedonism, travel, quit your job and travel. So, Mr. President, can we send Megan Negbert to Kenya? Yes, I agree. This is the most important thing we could possibly do at this point, is send this fucking bitch to Kenya. Get her $2,000 right now, ASAP. Tired of it, man. I'm tired. It's not an easy challenge. 2 weeks in Mkwiro, Kenya, teaching English in a community-run school. It's not a challenge I can face alone. As much as I wanted to save, sacrifice, and donate all the funding for this trip, it's not an plausible feat. Despite all my intentions of funding it myself, the expenses are something that I am going to need assistance with. It's crazy the linguistic hoops that people will jump through when they need to ask for money or when they need to deny responsibility for something. Despite all my intentions of funding it myself, the expenses are something that I am going to need assistance with. Take that sentence and chew that for a minute. She's going to need assistance with the funding. This must be done. We absolutely must get her to Africa. We don't know how we're going to do it, but she's going to need assistance with that funding. She had all the intentions in the world of funding it herself. She had all the intentions. When this stupid idea planted itself in her head, oh, you're gonna go travel the world in a hot air balloon. You're gonna be a voyager. You're gonna go through. You're gonna see marvelous things. Mega, you're gonna see such marvelous things. You're gonna see zebras. And when you get back, you'll have such stories to tell when you get back to Idaho. Oh my God. And when that idea planted itself in her head, she had every intention in the world of funding it herself. She immediately thought to herself, I'm going on a trip. I better pay for it myself. However, despite all those intentions, the expenses are something that she's going to need assistance with. Despite this challenge being costly, I still greatly believe that has value and is worth the price. And not just for me either. She can barely fucking speak English, okay? Are we sure we need her going over there to Kenya teaching these kids this bastardized form of the language that she's smoking? Blah, blah, blah. Make me a better mother, a better employee, a better friend, and most importantly, a better community member. Blah, blah, blah. God damn, man. You are a delusional hoe, okay? I try to be very pointed with my misogynistic slander. Okay, I try my hardest not to use bitch unless it's absolutely called for. But if the shoe fits, look, Mega, you're a hoe. You're a delusional hoe. You're a delusional fucking hoe. I set the goal at 2,000, and if I don't raise that in a month, then I get none of it. It's a risk that I'm taking as a good writer. God damn. The risk she's taking is that she doesn't get any of the money if she doesn't reach 2,000. This fucking retard. You're a delusional hoe with a gummy smile. You got a big old gummy smile. Look at them gums. Look at that gum. Look at that gum, girl. You got some big old gum. That's what life is. It's just about, enjoying yourself and experiencing new things. That's the MDE philosophy. That's what I've been trying to get across to you guys since day one. It's just about experiencing new things and enjoying the ride, y'all. Just have fun. Try to do crazy things and cool things and just have fun. Life's a bunch of grapes. And your disaster relief renewable energy system.
I know y'all say this and that. Look at this fool.
There's only one exactly like this in the universe. It's ours, and something is changing. Storms are more frequent and more intense. Tsunamis erase entire cities and towns. There are earthquakes, tornadoes, creating disasters that impact millions of people globally.
No!
Energy supports vital services and eases suffering. Power restoration starts the rebuild.
I'm sure setting up a portable windmill is way more efficient in a disaster situation than a fucking diesel generator.
Hi, I'm Pete, and Power Sales is my Kickstarter project. We started research on power sales 4 years ago as part of a green initiative for my manufacturing company, Laser Cutting Northwest. It became a mission after seeing the need for power after disasters.
Yes, we need big windmills.
Renewable energy solution that could provide meaningful power. Our focus was on wind because of its 24-hour availability, but the efficiency was too low. There had to be a better solution. Power Sales is an expandable swept area wind turbine. What makes it unique is its ability to expand and contract. It expands during low wind to maximize power production and contracts during high wind to protect itself.
Sacrificing efficiency for cleanliness. What the fuck is this guy talking about? And I wonder how much these things cost. One of those things probably costs $1 million. That's the big revolution right there, is that the sales expand outward. Okay? Wow, that's amazing. Whoa, my God, that's going to change the world. There's no way that these stupid sale things are cheaper than or more effective than diesel generators or whatever they actually use. The only energy technology needed in a disaster is a big fucking jug filled with diesel. 1 gallon of diesel can produce around 120 megajoules of energy. A reasonably sized windmill doesn't even come close. We should just, somebody should douse this power sales guy's house with diesel and set it on fire. You fucking dickhead, man. You're trying to you're making something to sell to like local governments so that they can like buy your bullshit and appear progressive. You're just essentially like 1 degree removed stealing money from taxpayers. Chili Bud, I really get a sense from this video that this guy is going crazy. He is out of money ideas, lives in public housing, has grandiose delusions that he is going to be an entrepreneur just like on Shark Tank, slowly fading into his storm cloud of a mind. Desperate enthusiasm for a plastic tube. This is nothing. This is not an invention. The Prometheus Project. You got pictures of your baby to show me that you love. I don't get it. No one has ever thought of using batteries in tandem with solar panels. The guy in the jean shirt can't speak. How is this going to modernize our current electrical grid? There is this concept that these guys seem to have that if you give electricity to a culture or a country that is in need of it, it will solve a litany of problems. No, you can't eat electricity. Third world countries don't need this solar panel shipping container because people in these countries have very little money to buy expensive electronics. They do hard, repetitive labor all day and don't have the time to use more electricity. Providing electricity for people who don't have a use for it doesn't help. It is just a waste of money. Chymogen wave energy generator. Beach property is some of the most expensive land in the world. You are an idiot. The problem with you is you're trying to follow trends and make a business model that is moral. A company that is edgy, that investors will have in their Rolodex, that will show that they have compassion. You can't do everything at once. My advice: to figure out some way to use this product to extract oil or kill people. Otherwise, go work at an NGO or nonprofit. You are a money burner. Money burner. Money burner. Money burner. Money burner. Sorry for making you deal with that. That was kind of a bust. I'm getting warmed up here. Ah! I'm getting warmed up. I gotta eat something, but I'm getting warmed up. Don't worry. Kickstarter TV, A Bike Trip for Two by Melody! I'm gonna read this one in Melody's voice here. Let's see what she's got. Let's see what you got for me, bitch. Come on, bitch. I'm calling you bitch because I'm giving you an opportunity to prove yourself in front of millions. I bitch. Okay? If you were just a regular woman, I would never disrespect you like this. Melody, I'm going to read this in her voice. I was lucky enough to be born in the beautiful Pacific Northwest, where I was raised and homeschooled by a single mother who was legally blind. Whoa, you're going to be awesome and so cool to listen to! I can already tell you're going to have such good ideas! We were poor, so very early on I learned the importance of saving and budgeting. After working hard at school, I started college when I was 16 years old. During my college, I focused on American Sign Language and deaf culture. In order to be an interpreter for the deaf. Fresh out of college at 18, I experienced my full bit of culture. Is that it? You know what? You know what strikes me, Melody? First of all, Melody girl, you're amazing and you can do anything a man can do, including anything I can do. Melody, you're so awesome. You can do stuff that I can do. Melody, you're so cool. Alright, you cunt. Let's see what you got. And the reason I'm calling her a cunt is because I know that she's going to be so amazing. She's got so much talent and so many skills, and she can program a computer just like a man could. So don't you call her a woman. Don't call her a woman. Taking up the Italian language, and since then I've traveled to 12 different countries. Yeah, well, you probably haven't even had hummus, have you? It's a Middle Eastern dish, okay? It's something that I learned. I learned how to eat hummus when I was abroad. You probably eat it wrong. I have backpacked solo through Ireland, Mexico, and Nepal. What? You backpack solo? Sound the alarm! This is crazy! A woman backpacking solo? The most difficult hike I've experienced was when I hiked. Fuck you. I decided I wanted to try my hands at opening a business, so, working 3 jobs and saving every last penny, I opened a small and quiet coffee shop without taking out a loan by the age of 24. You what? You what? You what? What? Now, unless by coffee shop she means some kind of fucking hipster lemonade stand where it's just her what set up out of her car, I don't really believe that by age 24 you're gonna start a coffee shop without taking out a loan. What? I kind of feel like there might be some parental involvement here that we don't know about. Because if you were that savvy of a business person, you might not be online begging for money for your road trips. I don't know. That's just me. Hey, don't business me. I don't know. You what? Oh, I bit my roof of my mouth. You what? She must be a really hands-off business owner if she can afford to take 4 months away from her coffee shop business. She must have a really good person helping her out. What? She can afford to go on that long of a vacation. How is her busy coffee shop going to survive her long vacation? Oh, I don't know, because Mom's helping me? You what? Because Mom and Dad are helping me? What? Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I also pursue other interests and a life of adventure, which includes skydiving, bungee jumping, hang gliding, surf parasailing, rock climbing, paying for lessons to fly helicopters. So what? I like cool shit, too. Melody, okay? I like video games, I like motorcycles, I like fucking Japanese tuner cars, alright? I don't say these things to people and expect them to give me money for it, though. Yeah, I need $5,000 for my 2JZ rebuild. Please, my drift car. I need $20,000 because I like drifting a lot. I love to experience new things and to keep my life from growing stagnant. I hope to live this way as long as I exist. There are men who do this too. There definitely are. I hope to live this way as long as I exist. I want to be a cool international hedonist. A woman saying that. I just want to have fun and no responsibilities. I just love to hear that. I'm sorry. There are men who do that too. Here's her Tumblr. I couldn't decide what kind of cookie to make, so I put raisins. Raisin haters be damned. Chocolate chips, cinnamon, molasses, oatmeal, and bourbon in them. They smell amazing. Let me take a picture for my Tumblr right now. Hummus and wheat thins. Whoa, cool. She depressed? I'm depressed. Oh my god, fuck you. Well, I haven't seen a project yet, but I know we're gonna have our worlds rocked here, guys. You ready? You ready for this? We're about to get our worlds rocked. $73 raised.
A Tommy gun!
Oh man, and I bet at her little coffee shop she had signs posted up. Please support me on Kickstarter. Yeah, and she's telling everybody that buys coffee, yeah, I'm going on a trip. I'm trying to raise money for a trip. I guess you won't get to live this way for as long as you exist, will you, Melody? Mom and Dad were perfectly happy to pay for it when you were a kid. You know, there were growing experiences. You were learning, but not so much anymore, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what
Is
article?
the Chive still an active website?
I don't
sure.
know. I mean, I only went into it once. It's like 9gag for like, you know, people that, you know, have like real estate licenses.
Wait, they have
Right?
they have a website named after the amount of times you've gagged on my dick, Adam?
Yeah.
Chive Times?
No.
Chive gag.
9gag.
No, it's like memes, right? That's what the Chive is like. It's like
Yeah.
It's like kind of
they're aggregators. It's just stealing shit.
yeah. It's like Reddit-ish.
Yeah, basically.
I've been getting into the rest of Reddit, like the regular people.
Oh, yeah.
are
We were
doing
reading it
Reddit.
on the way to your house the other day
It's
before we went to
fucking pathetic, dude.
What was that?
I do
Just
not
people
fuck
say-
with that shit,
My
man.
What was
favorite
that
thing.
cat
My favorite
thing?
thing is when people go, "Okay, this is epic."
Yeah.
It's like,
I think that's
I think that sometimes is people doing that ironically because Ben Shapiro did that once.
What?
And they were
he
like,
said, "Okay, this is happening."
Yeah, he
No,
like
it's not
tweeted that
ironic.
once.
I mean, it's ironic, sure, but it's like whatever.
But a lot of the time, people are like, "That's legitimately their reaction."
I straight up like Christina used to fucking read Reddit. I don't understand how like the boards
Well, I've
work.
stumbled into that weird part of Reddit again.
Yeah,
4
how does
million
someone
upvotes.
stumble into something?
It doesn't. Well,
They
used to
give
that
each other
website.
prizes. What
Yeah,
is,
you
like-
have to pay money to give people like little gold medals. Same thing. Yeah.
You pay that is fucking
like real money.
I mean, the vast
Do you
majority.
just
of
click
it,
around?
it's
Is it like Wikipedia links where you go to a different Reddit if
there's one that's just like cat loafs, and it's like loaf being a loafing today.
Yeah, this is
and
what
it's
Nick
just
showed
your
me.
cat
It's
just sitting there.
psychotic.
And it's not like this isn't. That's just what cats look like when they sit down.
Yeah.
There's not. Yeah,
It's not doing anything special.
But there's their legs hide, and then there's somebody posting in there, and the cat's not even doing that, and they're like, "Any love for a kitty croissant?" You know, so people upvoting it, and it's like, are we sure that this doesn't cause cancer?
That's
These people should be chemically castrated.
What happens? What are the up?
I think
do
they
you
are.
get something if you get upvotes or some shit?
No, I don't know. I mean, and then
you get what is?
And then the most upvoted
Trophies
shit is
or
like then there's like
medals.
Russian dash cam footage that
Hell
like
yes.
people love that shit, which
That
I
is
admit
good.
is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's tight.
And then it's like this is my best friend Mike. We met 7 years ago when he shit himself in the ball pit at McDonald's, and then I was the only one not laughing at him. Now every Tuesday we meet up so I can take a picture with him and post it on the internet. And it's just like a guy with a retarded guy, and then a million people being like, "Faith in humanity equals restored." It's like, just,
Boo.
it sucks, dude.
Fuck that shit.
Damn.
Listen, if I'm on the internet, I'm looking at pornography. I'm watching I'm watching basketball
Dunks,
games.
crossovers.
Yep.
I don't have
highlights.
it in me to do it, but there's a subreddit called Roast Me where people just post pictures of themselves.
Oh jeez.
And I want to just write the N word on every one of those. Every one of them. And then you like find people to upvote it or whatever. Because if you could just, it would take a lot of people. But if you could have an operation to just make the N word the top comment on every
You
one
would
of
destroy Reddit.
of the Roast Me pictures.
From the inside
and
out.
the cat loaf too.
Yeah, cat
You
loaf.
can't do that for anything.
That's
Any
a
love
noble.
for
That's I
kitty
guess that's a
croissant?
noble
Yeah.
use of slurs.
Any love for a kitty croissant?
These people shouldn't be given driver's licenses. They shouldn't be allowed to vote.
Yeah.
Like they should be.
Reddit is fucking.
They
good.
should be ashamed.
They
of
should be
themselves.
stripped of their
advertising?
clothes, and then two strong men should hold their legs apart at the bottom of an escalator, so their genitals get sucked into the grooves.
Ooh.
That's what should happen to those people.
Fuck. Do you like?
That's how my
how does
mind
Reddit
works.
make money?
Yeah, real twisted. Dude.
Yeah, just in case you were wondering who the dark one on the show.
Dude, I met my cousin for the first time in like 10 years, and he's like,
I watched this documentary last night on
I gotta get
chronic
on that.
fatigue syndrome,
Uh-huh.
also known as myelitis encephalitis something fucking.
Sounds stupid.
It's one of these fake diseases that only women get.
Like ovarian cancer.
No, like fibromyalgia or fucking
Some thyroid
yeah.
shit. What's
No, not thyroid
fibromyalgia?
shit. They're diseases
That sounds real.
The diseases that have no like biological markers, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no physical symptoms. It's just like my body hurts and I'm tired, and then they like keep going to the doctor, and the doctor's like, "Yeah, you have encephalogilus myelogilobodius."
John Lithgow.
They're like, I knew it. I knew I was chronically ill and that I should be in bed every day. And now, like, it's for whatever reason, all of these people who have this disease happen to live lives where not going to work is an option.
Right.
Where staying in bed all day fucking long is a viable option.
Yeah.
Granted, it's a huge burden on the people around them that love them, but it's still a fucking option.
Right.
And I watched this documentary last night. Now I could be wrong.
Yeah, you probably are.
In 2 years, we could find out
If
that
I had to guess.
there is some kind of evidence that these diseases exist. But I will still call them fake because I don't like any of the people that have these diseases.
What did they do to you, man?
Nothing.
Are you mad they figured out an even bigger grift than podcasting?
Yeah. Anyways, now the documentary is so funny. It's just mostly like It's this woman interviewing other women that are just in bed through Skype. So she's like on her iPhone, and she's just like, if we can only do like 30 seconds or whatever, that's fine. But like, how does this disease like make you feel? And then this other bitch will be like, tired.
What is chronic fatigue syndrome?
Chronic fatigue syndrome. Yeah,
they're just always tired.
Yeah, and then they're always tired or they're in pain, unless they have something they want to go do. In which case, it's like, oh, it was a good day. I was walking again, and I didn't need the wheelchair.
Right.
But then it was time to do the dishes, and I had once we got home. The
Something
flare-up
happened.
started again.
Yeah, it flared up.
For some reason, my nice vacation to the Grand Canyon was all I needed to run around and hike. But the second I got home, it was right back to bed.
Something about the energy of the home.
Yeah. No, this woman's poor husband, the whole movie, he's like, he has to set up a camp out in the backyard because she's like, I think it might be the mold in the house or whatever. So she's making him change his clothes every 20 minutes.
What?
Yeah. They're like husband. And there's a scene where he's like, I just changed my clothes.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, it kind of defeats the whole purpose. If you wore the clothes in the house and come back, we're going to have to throw the tent out and buy a whole new tent. This guy's like, he's like, this feels insane to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you understand that? And she's like, look, I don't make the rules.
That is so fucking. Did they get divorced?
No, but the final shot of the movie is her like trying to tape him on an iPad, and he's just like pushing it out of his face. She's like, and then there's all these scenes where she's like, I just feel like a burden, and like I'm sapping energy from your life, and he's like, you bring so much joy to my life,
Jesus Christ.
And it's like, no, you can't help that person.
The truth is, you do not.
Yeah.
Even if you did at some point,
yeah,
that's gone from all these extra dumbass chores I have to do.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe she still gives good neck, though.
Nah.
You don't think so?
The whole point is that you don't want to suck dick anymore. That's why you're so tired.
Mm-hmm. Well, what if he just, she opened her mouth and kind of let my man.
Anyways, my thing is I'm angling for. I'm gonna wait until people forget I did this episode.
Okay,
and then I'm gonna get diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome. And live off the dole.
Love that. Do they get any kind of? Can you get disability for that?
No, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna have a government anymore. I think that's Trump's final plan is to keep the shutdown going forever.
Yeah.
Which does sound kind of hard. I'm with it.
Which is badass.
It's gonna be lawless.
How would does Dasha know that you had sex with a bunch of professional
baseball players? Yeah. I fucked.
Does Dasha know that you got fucked by most of the guys in the world?
What are you talking about?
All the guys that she's a fan of.
Come on.
Yeah.
Who are her favorite guys?
I guess it's okay because she also had sex with them. But
who are her favorite guys?
Yeah.
Leonard Cohen, Bob Dylan, Woody Allen. I'm just trying to think of Jews.
They fucked you.
Former Alan Greenspan, former secretary, or the Fed guy, the head of the Fed, chairman of
I was thinking the other
Fed.
day about a guy named Simon Wiesenthal that opens the Simon Wiesenthal Center for drinking pee-pee.
Well,
he's like, I'm a different Simon Wiesenthal.
He's not the
It has
Nazi
nothing
hunter.
to do with the other place. I just like drinking pee-pee. I enjoy drinking urine, both my own and the urine that belongs to other people.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Simon Wiesenthal Center for Drinking Pee-Pee.
And it's just a bath.
Hello, the Simon Wiesenthal Center for Drinking Pee-Pee. No, I'm sorry. Once again, you have the wrong number. Yes, this is the Simon Wiesenthal Center, but this is the one for drinking pee-pee.
Wait, who's the real Simon?
He was like a...
It's like a Holocaust place.
Yeah, but I think he was a Nazi hunter. I think he was like going around South America trying to get.
Oh
like,
hell yeah, dude! Yeah, that's fucking tight. I would like to see an action
He was
movie.
like,
I
excuse
don't know.
me.
I kind of think those Nazi hunter guys are pussies. It's like we're
Why?
really during the war. Maybe you should have been doing this.
They were in camps
during the war.
They were in Auschwitz.
Yeah, real big man now that the Nazis don't even have an army. Yeah, real.
Now that you're eating food every day.
Yeah, it
Sleeping
sounds
in
like
a
a really
warm bed.
evenly matched fight. The entire world is behind you, and those poor Nazis have to hide in some shithole in South America. Some shit.
Just
Some
raping,
favela, yeah.
raping the locals.
Simon Wiesenthal, Santa. No, this is the one for drinking pee-pee. I'm sorry. No, we don't have... Yes, I'm sure your neighbor is a Nazi, but unless he's interested in drinking pee-pee or sending me his urine for myself to drink, I'm sorry, there's nothing... This is a completely different place.
He doesn't even care that he's a Nazi.
Yeah,
He's just
right.
like,
No.
that's the problem. He's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like, oh, you're wasting my time.
Well, actually, my family came over in the 1830s.
We were smarter.
We realized that anti-Semitism would never happen in America. That's why we came here to open up our pee-pee.
It would be a good action movie. Would be a guy just executing old Nazis.
I think
in South
they've
America.
made
They
it.
made those
Yeah.
Oh,
And also
really?
they had Munich, which was but they weren't Nazis, but they were killing.
No, fuck Munich.
Munich was sick, dude. Eric Bana was killing those guys that killed the Olympics.
Oh, I
guys.
thought it was just about the Olympics. I didn't know they hunted them down.
No, it was all about Eric Bana popping
yeah.
them. Yeah.
Eric Bana's Australian. He's not fucking
Did you
Jewish.
see that video?
Australian, yeah.
You see the video?
Fuck.
They
Yeah,
head
we
of
casted a better.
You see that video of
It's
the
a movie.
mosque in New Zealand.
The what?
The head of that mosque in New Zealand.
No.
He's like speaking at a public event with a microphone and a loudspeaker. There's like probably like 100 people at least there, and he's like, "And I will not mince words. Do you think that there was a group behind this attack?
No.
And I'm not afraid to say that it was the Mossad." And then somebody's like, "Speak the truth! Israel did it!"
Oh my god!
Damn.
Jesus Christ! Everyone's like, "Man, come on, chill,
Chill,
We're
chill,
universally, everyone's
chill,
universally
chill.
on our side right now."
Chill.
You're doing too much, man.
Yes, somebody sent me the video. I saw it. Okay, ma'am, can you calm down for a second? I just want to let you know this is the pee-pee drinking. Simon Wiesenthal. Yes, I believe we spoke last week when you thought you saw a swastika in a carpet with repeating patterns on it. But this is again the Simon Wiesenthal Center for Drinking Pee-pee.
I love that he's got an office. He's got,
Yeah.
he's got that desk.
Was that
fucking
was that the where
phone
you at?
system.
No, it's like
No, man,
it's
that's
an office.
I know,
like
I
intercom
know.
phone.
Hello.
We should get
Simon, you have a call on line 3.
We should get Nextel.
Okay, Grace, are you making sure you screen these? Because I've been getting a lot of calls today about this New Zealand guy.
Grace is just him using a woman's accent.
Yeah.
he's just sitting alone in a bathroom with a phone.
Talking to no one.
No, I understand. Yes, there are a lot of Nazis in the... Oh, you're just telling me that incidentally. You are interested in selling me people. Oh, that's very good. Well, we have different options. If you want to send in a gallon,
pricing.
yeah, we have. Basically, it's the inverse of bulk pricing. So the more PP you send in for me to drink, the more money you get.
It's not inverse, sir.
Oh, he's buying the piss.
He's buying the piss to drink.
Nice.
It's the Simon Wiesenthal Center for Drinking PP.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's just a man who drinks PP.
That's yeah. It doesn't seem like you need a real center for that. That's most of their job. The bulk of their work is just drinking the actual piss.
Yeah.
There's not much else is going on, huh?
Sorry. What were you saying? Yeah. He's got like a coffee mug. I'm gonna make this as merch. A coffee mug with a Star of David on it that says, "You don't want to see me before I've had my pee." Simon Wiesenthal Center for drinking.
Drinking pee. These beautiful Jewish subcultures. I had no idea, Adam. Your people are
that we drink pee-pee?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Drinking pee-pee has gone back to the days of King David.
Yeah, there was actually a cup of pee-pee that lasted for 8 days.
Yeah. That was, and it was a great miracle.
Everyone drank out of the same pee-pee cup.
It was actually my Torah portion for my bar mitzvah was about the pee-pee drinking. Yeah. Thank you, Grandma, for coming so far to my bar mitzvah. Today we read the Torah portion of the pee-pee drinking. My Torah portion was like legit fucked up.
What happened?
It was like men can't fuck guys. Men can't fuck dogs. Men can't fuck livestock.
Is it random?
It was just, it's like, according to the time of year, they read a different one every week.
Oh, you don't get to pick?
And mine was, no.
What?
You're assigned, it's like by your birthday.
That sucks.
By your 13th
so
birthday.
that's
So
astrology?
mine was like in
that's
May.
Jewish astrology? Is your Torah portion?
Well, no, it's just like they have, what, I don't know. It's not astrology.
It's by your birthday.
I mean, anything's astrology. Any
by your
religion
birthday,
could be
isn't it?
astrology. Oh, by your birthday. Yeah, I guess so
you're a gay guy.
That's numerology. Because it's not based on the stars. It's just what happens to fall in the date.
Well, numerology is like taking
the
letters.
numbers.
Yeah.
What's the Jewish numerology called?
Yeah, it's called
accounting.
No,
there's a name
that's
for
good
it.
stuff.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Gematria.
that's it.
Really?
Yeah, it's really gay.
What is that with the?
It's like when you're at your bar mitzvah, they give you like your cheap relatives. They'll give you $18 check, and you'll be like, "What the fuck is this?" And they're like, "It's the number for chai, which means life."
Incredible.
And they're like, "You just gave me $18. You fucking cheap, fucking kike."
That's incredible.
Yes, we heard Adam Frieden's comments on the show. I'm aware of self-hating Jews. I understand the concept, but again, this is the Simon Wiesenthal Center for Drinking Jews. There's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah.
The fucking Torah portion. Was there ever a part of the Torah about how King David was getting pussy?
No, King David was after the Torah. The Torah ends at when Moses gets to Israel.
Really?
Yeah. It's the story.
How much is the Torah? How many books
It's
is
like
the Torah?
from Adam, 5 books. It's from
Okay.
Adam to Moses.
So, but
leaving
the Old
Egypt,
Testament,
and
that's
then,
Jewish.
And then Moses never gets to the land of
Israel?
Palestine. I call it Palestine.
Oh,
It's political. Well, it's called Canaan, I guess, at the time.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Moses dies. He never actually gets there.
Wow, what a bitch.
Yeah.
You ever notice this? The land of Israel, the original, is called Canaan, as in African American.
That's right. That's right.
Africanan.
That's right, brother.
This is not a coincidence, brothers, that these words are vaguely similar to each other in the English language. We developed
After thousands of years of translation.
You think that's a coincidence? Take a look at this drawing I did. That's God. It's the original black God. The Star of David, very similar to the Crip logo.
It's true. That is true. I
Is it?
wish I could be a fucking Hotep, dude. It's the
Yeah.
coolest kind of guy.
It is cool.
Oh, I like that.
Hey, who's this? Bobby the nice guy?
Hey, it's me, Bobby D, the nice guy.
Bobby the nice guy.
You talking to me?
No, I'm just saying you shouldn't rape girls.
You should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
That's
saying,
what a nice guy is?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, Queen, you look beautiful today. No, I'm just saying that was a really good post, Queen.
That was a good post.
Yeah. Hey, it's me, Donnie Simpanero. Hey, how you doing, Donnie?
How you doing? Normalize dating sex workers, huh?
Hey, you know what? It's a woman's choice. Literally, what are you gonna do? You're gonna fucking tell a woman what she can do with her body? And post, baby. Post it up.
I love Queen.
Yeah.
Give me your OnlyFans, Queen.
Mm-hmm. Everybody was there. Frankie the Tanky. Tommy Simpanero. Mikey, college sports guy that pretends to be a leftist, but occasionally lets his true colors show. Where he's deeply pro-police.
They, them, Frankie was there.
Yeah. Hey, my name's Antonio De Deminato.
De Deminato. Hey, I'm fucking genderqueer over here.
Hey, genderqueer.
Sometimes I put on I look like a guy, sure, but every once in a while I put on a skirt.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with that?
I had one that was like something. I wish I could remember. It was like an Italian name that sounded trans.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty good.
Hey,
I was thinking about it while driving that Charger around.
This is usually where we plug things, but it seems like everything's done.
There's no plugs.
All the shit is Canceliano.
Canceliano.
Hey, Antonio Canceliano. I just, I heard a couple of people saying maybe you use the N-word.
Who do we do? Tony Simpanero? That's a great one, dude.
That one?
Yeah. Hey, Queen.
Hey, it's Michael Canceliano.
It's Michael Canceliano and Tony Simpanero.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I heard maybe 15 years ago you said something racist. That would be a problem.
It would be a problem if you did that when you were if you used the N-word when you were 13.
Hypothetically, I'm saying maybe somebody could get you fired. It's a pretty job you got there. I wouldn't want anything happening to it.
I just want to say that I have the receipts.
It'd be a real shame.
Yeah, it'd be a real shame if somebody came through here and told your boss that you didn't respect girls' boundaries. Maybe somebody sent a little Facebook message to your mom. You know what I mean? Say, this is the son you raised. He's 35 years old, and he said, suck my dick, bitch, to a complete stranger on the internet. Maybe your mom, who we've doxed and put... We've got your mom's job's phone number, so people can call them up and say,
call.
Yeah, this woman raised a man who thinks it's okay to tell a woman to shut up, ever. A woman who doesn't know...
Who's annoying.
Who's annoying.
Who's being a dumb bitch.
Who's being a dumb bitch that he'll never meet in real life. Because I know if me fantasizing that I'm the mother of a grown man, I would say, yeah, I brought you into this world, I can take you out of it, pal.
I just want to say yikes.
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, yikes.
That's a yikes for me.
That's a fucking a yikes for me.
Yeah. Like, honestly, like, if, there's believe women, but if, like, a woman I know was
I've never believed.
If a woman I know was like, some guy told me to shut the fuck up, of course you'd be like, what were you saying?
Yeah.
And what were you wearing?
That does not equate to what were you wearing.
And what were you wearing?
It is different.
Yeah, it is way different.
Especially on the forum. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah, on the internet. Where they deserve it.
Where they deserve to be harassed.
Suck on my penis. You want to be online?
With the fellas?
You want to be on the internet? We can't call you gay. What are we going to do? Say you suck dick? You probably like that.
Yeah, you probably fucking like that.
So you got to do something. You can't make anybody have a good time ever.
Good times are canceled.
Good times are canceled.
Oh yeah.
Michael Canceliano.
Hey, I'm Michael Canceliano.
Hey, listen, no, I'm just saying, maybe.
I heard you said some not so charitable things about the Chinese when you were in 7th grade.
I just want to say I always got rapey vibes from you.
Let me ask you this.
Creepy, rapey vibes.
Maybe you can explain this MySpace picture of you pulling your eyes back, pal. Oh, you can't?
Oh, you can't?
Yeah, that's the sound of me sending an email.
That's me emailing you fucking boss.
Me sending an anonymous email to Mr. William Carter. Sound familiar? I'm like, no, I have no idea who that is. They're like, well, somebody that has a similar name to you works at an office somewhere.
And he will be getting fired.
That guy will get fired, which is okay with me.
I just have a taste for blood.
I'm a vindictive piece of shit, you could say.
Who, if we're being honest, is probably just as bad a person, if not worse than you.
Yes, probably.
And almost certainly worse.
Certainly fucking 6 months ago was doing all the things I'm mad about now. In fact, I probably hate the police, but if you put a gun and a badge in my hand, it would be like the 9/11 of Trayvon Martin's.
I was thinking about a bit where it's like something about how when fat people relapse, it's like there's no spoons in his house. It's like, oh no, is he doing heroin? It's like, no, it's ice cream.
Yeah,
it's all spoons.
I was trying to work on a bit about how I want to be able to hate light-skinned ass crackers.
Light-skinned
like pale
ass white
people.
people.
Oh, you want to call
Yeah,
pale
yeah.
people light-skinned ass
I'm
crackers?
tired of these light-skinned ass crackers.
Yeah.
No one can get mad at that.
Northern Europeans.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Fucking Scandinavian ass, red bone ass
Fuck
crackers.
out of here. Nah, yeah. I need me a
fucking-
red bone cracker.
Yeah,
A ginger, you just start calling gingers red bones.
Fucking red bone ass cracker. I'm tired of these light-skinned ass skin, gossamer skin looking like the sock they give you to try on shoes looking ass crackers. Fucking skin talking about half a millimeter thick with your
Hell
light-skinned
yeah.
cracker
That's right.
ass.
Oh yes, bitch.
Ruining the beach.
With your little alabaster ass.
Reflecting your ass on everybody at the
Yep.
beach.
Absolutely.
Bringing a whole fucking tent. Like you the Monster Energy, sponsored
yeah,
whatever
tents.
thing.
Oh, tents. Yeah.
Like you're
Kiosk.
like you're a local, like you. My man got his own kiosk. Brought a whole circus tent for him and his light-skinned ass cracker family. That's what I'm
good.
gonna be mad
I
about.
like that.
Also, another bit I'm working on about how you can get high off saying the N-word. That for white people, we get high. A lot of people know that.
They don't
but
know
the
that,
reason
but
we
it's
love
true.
saying it so much is we get a little buzz.
Uh-huh.
That's why we say it so much at home.
Mm-hmm.
Who's we?
They took all of us, and they took away the N-word from us.
Uh-huh.
What's left? That's right, fentanyl.
Yeah.
Opiates,
And that's
man.
what created the
And
opioid
that's the
crisis.
Them
And that's
taking
why
the N-word
Donald
away.
Trump became president.
That's right.
So if you don't want Trump as president, you don't want a bunch of doped up white people voting for Donald Trump, let us blast ends in public. I'm talking Boston Market. Just blast them. Just fucking blast
Boston
them.
Market, huh?
Yeah.
You waiting for that fucking little rotisserie
Dog,
chicken?
it is on the menu. It's part of the ordering process. That's how you
The
prevent
N-word?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me get the chicken pot pie, the Cambridge French fries. Oh, and the boo. What is it? You just say it? Oh, and I don't have to pay. I can just say it for free. So I can just keep saying it? Oh, this is great.
I'm going to go vote for a progressive candidate now. Now that I got that out of my system.
That's my free love movement. It's free the
Free
N-word.
N?
Free the
The
N-word.
free end movement. Yeah, dude.
I'm telling you, man. You let us blast ends at KB Toys.
Yep.
Just going in there.
Out
Not
of
no
business.
child. I don't even have a child.
Absolutely.
Just
not.
go in there blasting ends.
It's out of business.
Guess who I'm voting for? That's right, Hillary Clinton. Jim Webb. I'll give you Jim Webb.
Hell yeah,
I'll
dude.
vote for Kasich. John Kasich.
Kasich goes in.
I
dude.
blast 2 ends a day. John Kasich. 4 ends a day. Jim Webb.
Okay.
Unlimited ends a day. Hillary Clinton.
Whoa.
Wow.
Maxine Waters. I'm writing in Maxine Waters. If every single word I say is full bore blasted in, like I'm trying, like I got a mining company and we're going through the mountains using the N-word, blasting the rocks with the N-word until we get to that sweet natural gas.
Hell yeah, dude. Then you can just huff that.
Yeah.
And say the end.
Scientists say it's better for the environment than fracking, but is the new N-blasting method of finding natural gas bad for society?
Dude, there's a lot of
I mean,
out-of-work people.
I don't understand how it works, to be honest with you. I just know it's wrong. Look, I can't tell you, and I know that seems like liberal bullshit,
I know, I'm a
right? That I shouldn't
physicist.
just be opposed to a type of drilling. But I'm pretty sure screaming the N-word at rocks, that can't be good. It's not good for the communities. It's not good for the people that live in those towns.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I was out of work for years, and when this happened, I just knew my calling was about to. I've been calling my nephew that for free, and so I figured I'll do it now, and I get a health insurance plan out of it.
But the results are catastrophic. Take a look at Centralia, Pennsylvania, a town overcome by over N-word usage. It's unlivable now, even by white people, because it's too racist.
They live 1,000 feet below sea level now.
Every
They've
time somebody
blasted
put up a building, I just yell the N-word.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fun watching it go down.
Yeah.
They blast.
They're calling it N11. And it's the greatest tragedy since the real 9/11.
Damn, dude. Yeah, we should harvest N-word technology, clean N-word technology.
That's like,
Would there be dirty and clean?
Right.
ER and A?
There's like a deleted scene from Independence Day. Like the aliens come, and then Bill Pullman's like, "I know how to handle this."
On 3, the whole world,
the whole
world has the same.
They're like, what is it? There's the general that's like, "Let's call him the N-word. Let's call him the N-word right now, sir. I've been in this army for 52 years, and I'll tell you the answer is calling those aliens the N-word. Let's use the N-word on them."
Why do you think we lost Nam? They wouldn't let me scream
Just
the N-word.
let us do our damn job, sir. Let us do our job. They use the N-word at the aliens. They're like, it has no effect. At 12 o'clock tonight, the combined military forces of the world will point megaphones at the mothership and unleash our most powerful weapon against the aliens. For today is our Independence Day.
There you go.
Our dependence on the N-word.
Damn. Very nice. We should end the episode there, man. That's
Yeah, I'll tell you, dog.
Independence Day, brother.
We're going to do 4 o'clock. I said, let's do noon. I'm fired up.
Noon.
Imagine how much better this would be if you got me that fucking cough.
Available. I wanted to make it mine.
That's pretty cool. Anyways, what are your picks for the World Series?
World Series. I'm saying Boston.
I guess I got to root for the. I'm picking the Dodgers because I'm picking with my cock.
Yeah,
and my
I'm saying,
heart.
I'm telling you, dude, Dodgers in 3.
Dodgers
Yeah.
in 3. We watched Game 1 today. They had a chance to steal it, but they did not.
Strike ass.
Strike ass.
Strike ass.
2. Fuck.
Joe, fuck.
This
Yeah,
is
we were
Joe
doing
Fuck.
a real
And a
thing.
grand slam. Oh, no, it's ball.
It was
ball
just a
two.
ball 3. So, sorry, folks. It looked like he was going to hit that one out of the park, and now I'm being told no one was on base. Actually, and, sorry about that, folks.
The game was yesterday.
The game will begin shortly.
I'm
and-
sorry, I'm watching Dharma and Greg on my phone.
I was watching Family Guy, and Stewie got a hit.
Yeah, Stewie made me laugh about an evil monkey in Chris's closet. And we're all reminded of the evil monkey inside of ourselves that in the great, beautiful game of the divine sport.
Bella Gamo.
La Bella Gamo.
Fenway Park.
Baseball douche.
Yeah.
Fenway Park, a cathedral of the sport.
Of the sport of the bells.
Of the bells. Of
Coming to
baseball.
bat now is Georgie Christmas.
George Christmas.
Number 20. Looks like a 3 from here.
The script is kind of weird. I'll say 28 or 23.
And another good job by the players.
The player gets it, and he
Great.
hits the ball.
And that's actually Joe Buck did
Joe
say
Buck
that.
say that.
Joe
And
Buck
another
did
That's
say
how
that.
it started.
Yeah.
He said another
good job by
Another good
Austin
job
Barnes.
by the catcher.
By the catcher,
And
Austin
the players
Barnes.
are going out on the field.
Yeah. And one thing's for certain, we will see something happen today.
And not many people know this, but actually, when it goes back to L.A., they will not be using designated hitters.
It's going to be
only
National League
The
Baseball.
D standing for designated, H for hitter.
And for
That's strike 2.
Hitler.
That's strike 2, and I'm sorry that was actually a double. That's
Take a
actually
moment to
George
remind you
Christmas.
that this game is brought to you by BetDSI.com. Play, bet, win.
Oh right,
Oh,
and
yeah.
use promo code.
Use
Come
promo code
25. Come 20.
120.
120.
Come 120.
Sorry.
Come 120.
Come 120, not the gay shit Adams.
To get an extra 120% off. Strike ass! Sorry.
Strike ass.
No, that was
Yeah,
ball.
strike 4.
And it's a grand slam. Oh, well, okay.
Oh, that was ball 2.
It was, yeah.
Got me again.
Another good job.
And here comes George Christmas again.
Yeah,
and-
yeah, yeah.
No, that's Derek Jeter.
And the
Derek-
wind up. Oh, he's walking up the mound.
Wow. Oh yeah, they've got now an older pitcher is actually coming
Yeah.
to the mound.
I'm
Talking to him.
I'm being told
the
now that
pitcher?
there's a third baseball team on the field who wears gray uniforms, and they're allowed to boss people around. The rules of the